I believe that's the thing.
Okay.
I believe we've done it. We've officially gone live to the internet. Should we? Oh yeah, it's working.
Hello everyone.
And I'm.
I'll get to the name at some point in this.
Yeah,
but anyway,
we'll do that later. You didn't think it was gonna be that fucking easy, did you? Are you kidding me? Not only are we going to milk this, we're going to celebrate it in fashion. Hoodies.
Okay.
Hoodies.
I didn't even put makeup on for this. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I probably would have felt better had I done so.
Wear the hat.
But,
the hat's fancy.
It's
a
little
fancy hat.
It's a little. I don't know what's the
word
female equivalent of like a weeaboo.
A weeaboo.
Okay. But steampunk.
It's still a weeb.
This is fun for D&D, but in real life, I'm a little bit like you put it on and you're like, oh god, she's into horses. And
like no, but not like real horses, like that 3DS game.
And she talks about how she's not like other girls. Now I'm just beautiful. Anyway.
Okay, so we have some stuff here. Thank you so much for hanging out. My chat died.
Mine did too.
There we go. It worked. Okay, so as per usual. Oh, and I got you a present that will be given to you after we. It's not a big deal, so don't get too excited. But it is. Think of it like a friendship affirmation. We've had an argument about this, and I'm you are valid.
Did you get me a Star Trek teleporter?
Well, no, that'd be.
I just know
that'd be funny. So I can be obliterated and sent to Mars.
That's one of the 5 arguments we've ever had. I think.
You're still wrong.
I don't know about that.
Anyway,
see, I've looked more into this. Let me
okay.
Go ahead,
So
do the super chat.
Okay, first of all, Jacob Dunkel. God damn, I love you. Hey, I love you too, Jacob Dunkel and Levante's Scallion. It's free. It's free. Why not use it? Congrats, you got free $5 dues.
Oh, nice.
That's dope. Thank you very much. So if it worked the way it was explained to me, you still advocated for it. Not that it works differently, right?
Fair enough.
So that's
yes.
If I'm wrong about how it works, totally fine. I accept this.
They have at this point. I've looked into it more in later TNG episodes because I've been rewatching TNG and Deep Space Nine to get more versed on like Picard and the Federation towards the end of that century. Yeah, I know. This is almost worse than Horse Girl, isn't it?
Nah.
There's an episode where Barclay, the socially awkward member of the crew, has this phobia of being teleported for many of the reasons that you've listed.
Sure, yeah.
And they show teleporting from his perspective, and he's conscious the whole time. Everything around, as opposed to, like, when you see someone being teleported on the pad, they turn all sparkly. From his perspective, everything around him turns sparkly, and then he just appears. So
if there's maintaining consciousness, it doesn't obliterate you, and that's fine.
Yeah. It turns you into a data beam, sends that data beam, and reassembles it. So you are the same.
Paul with $2 at work right now. Can't watch. Sending my love, though. Is it? That's not the Paul Allen, though. We miss you, the Paul Allen.
Oh, what happened to Paul? Has he just been busy?
I don't know. Yeah, he works all the time anyway. I haven't heard from him in a little bit. X-Line with $2. Is H excited for Cornsgiving? We got a Cornsgiving.
Yeah, when is this?
Well, we just achieved the goal yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
So, it'll
you
probably
raise
be
money to get all the corn for Cornsgiving?
No, it's just a sub-goal.
Okay.
I'm just going to pay for Cornsgiving.
Sure.
Yeah. So, sometime probably after Thanksgiving, because we'll all have, like, stuff going on, like food around, and then before Christmas, sometime in that space where we can all fit another meal in.
Okay, I have cornbread at home anyway.
Oh yeah,
so.
Hey, bring a dish to pass if you'd like, as long as it has corn in the name or ingredients. It's absolutely valid.
Can I just? I'll figure something out that's funny.
Just with $4.99, tell us. We will. Well, she will. I'll be here to just be around. M. Kip, $5. YouTube gave me a few free super chats. Cool, love y'all, proud of you. Hey, that's dope. I'm seeing a lot of $5, so thanks. If you have a free super chat, definitely send it our way. We'll take that.
When does YouTube do that? I don't know. I have YouTube Red, and I don't feel like I've ever gotten this, or at least I haven't paid attention to it enough.
Yeah, I guess I don't super chat a lot though, so I don't know.
I keep that solely so I can watch Cobra Kai Exclusively on YouTube Red.
Brennan Keene, thanks for the $5. Love you too. Hey, we love you back. I like it because no ads.
Yeah.
It's really nice for streaming purposes.
Yeah, it is.
Dusty Johns or Jans, $2. Shh. Take my money and accept your name is Holly.
No.
Dusty Jans, did you send that twice? Because, thank you. Jeffrey Petron, just with $5, doesn't want to say anything, is just a nice fella. Grey Dutch Milkmaid, $2, free for certain channels only. I love you all. Ooh, I wonder if it's because you, like if you're subscribed for a certain amount of time, or
maybe,
or if just we've gotten good standing in the community for a certain amount of time. I don't know. Samuel Lowry with $2, free chat by Moment of Fame. Poop.
That's
good use, good. Honestly. That's pretty much been
it's better
all 8 years-ish of our career has just been
I was
gonna say, in long form.
It's better than neutral. The last stream ended with us cracking up over Poop Girl, and we couldn't stop, so...
Paige Hansen with $5. I'm voting for H's name to be Hentai. That would track with my octopus furry.
That'd be fun to read on, like, job applications years down the line. So your name is Hentai.
Interesting. Why is that?
Well, you know, you just get to choose your own name, and I'm a big fan of Japanese culture, so...
And tentacles penetrating every orifice.
I was gonna say, my name is, Hentai T, Hentai T sex porn, and the T stands for tentacles.
Sex porn. Her Hensley with $20. Thank you so much. My money's on Helga, and her closet will be filled with dirndls?
What's a dirndl?
It's spelled like that. DRNDLS?
That sounds so familiar. Is that a reference to a show?
That seems like you have to be very online to understand this. Wow, guys, you're very generous. Thank you so much. X-Line with $2.
Wow.
I don't know where I got these, but Maze B for free money. Thanks. Jason Jones, $5. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited to find out.
Holy shit, you
Thanks,
people
Jason.
are not stopping with the super chats. It's
yeah,
insane.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna complain too much. Madeline F with $2, paying for my super chats like a pleb. Excitement. Thank you. Georgia, thank you for the $1.99. Radiant Noir with $1.99. Any chance you would consider the name Zelda? Was that in your brain at all?
Little too
on the nose for your brand.
It's a little. I think Robin Williams claimed that for his daughter.
Fair. He peed right on that.
I'm good. It's a little. I didn't want to pick anything, and this is just personal preference. I didn't want to pick anything that was obviously like you got that from a media thing.
Sure, fair enough.
It feels a little. For lack of a better term, gimmicky? Not that anyone who picks a name for that reason is gimmicky. Do what makes you happy. But
I've been in your house. I understand why you would stray.
It's a little too much. I have enough plastic.
Oh, hi. I'm Marveling Inc. Yeah, no, I get that. No, that makes sense.
My new name is going to be alliterative, though, because I thought it sounded like a superhero name. Like,
that is cool.
Like Bruce Banner or Peter Parker or...
That's dope. I actually don't know the surname you've picked, but I guess that's probably not for the internet.
No,
anyway.
It's my mom's maiden name.
Oh, okay.
It starts with an H also.
Frenic with $2. Hey, I also have a free super chat. Did I miss the name? Nope. I'm voting for Hentai as well, says Fauvier Logic. Darren, if one god had to be real, which would you want? Oof. Thank you also. This is really happening with $2. What god would you want? Zoe Ramona with $2. That's my 30th birthday gift. I demand the name Harley.
Zeus, because he's the only god not afraid to turn into a swan and fuck people. That demands...
The only one? There's got to be another one.
That demands courage.
It demands respect.
Yeah. Probably when Rome took over and took Greek's gods, that version of Zeus, whatever the fuck
I was going to say
was.
Roman Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is like just Jupiter, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That one. Jacob Lippold with $5. We're finding out about H's name, and I'm going to be out publicly name-wise for the first time next week for a presentation. Timing is weird. Hey, congratulations!
Woo!
I'm assuming your account name is Jacob? So is that your out name? Either way, congratulations. Alex Velez with $5. Love you both. Take my money, I will. And I love you back. Jeff Hahn, Tentacle Corn. David Stinton Saprinsky, because you're Polish. $2. Enjoying the turtling of winter here in Michigan. Oh, it happened. It didn't turtle. It happened so fucking fast. fall was between November 11th and 13th.
I was literally I was about to start raking and getting
Me too.
and then,
Literally
and then
me too.
It was like, nope, it's winter now.
Well, it rained
Snow.
for like a week before that, right? And then it snowed. We couldn't do it. Raw and unprepared. Sexy. $2. Take my money. Will do. Thank you. I chase ambulances. My vote is on Helena. X-Line. Hentai T sex porn is my write-in candidate now. Georgia with another $1.99. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get to content.
Yeah.
Brian C. $2. Feel the love, H. So holiday. A dirndl is a type of dress?
Okay.
Interesting. Look it up. I want to see it. Jared Urquiaga. That's a dope name. If I said it right. $2. Hey, take my free super chat money too. Thank you. Master Nil, $5. Y'all are awesome. Carla Hoffman, $2. Congratulations.
It's like a traditional, it's like a...
Like a milkmaid.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, that one's kind of hot, though. I'm just tossing that out there.
No, they're cute.
You could go with, I said hot. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
If that's how you feel about this dress, fine.
This is straight up like... These are the, any time that a woman is sexualized in a fantasy setting, it's always these, because it pushes the tatas up here. Yeah. Gotta love the male gaze. Sam Mallory with $1.99. Here's my money. Shannon Beyond $2. I love you both. Now reveal the name, please. Randy, it starts with an H. Randy Davis with $2. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, we're gonna be here forever.
I know.
We
I'm
can't
trying.
Even get to the content. Holy shit.
Austin Space. Hey, if this is what they want to do, I'm here for. Austin Space, $5. Free super chat. I vote H's name is heliocentric model of the solar system. That would 8 years ago with the Science Blessed tagline cringe.
Yeah,
that would fit. Trav Rad with $2. Fine, take my money too. You guys enjoying Oregonia? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? Is that a show? I chase ambulances. $2 more. Dear God, please tell me it's Helena. Georgia with $1.99. Tamama with $12.12. Super excited, sending good vibes and money, which is better. Thank you so much. Vaporwave Joe with $5. Take my money, mofos. Bobby Beans, who, by the way, I do a podcast with most Sundays. Check it out.
What's that?
Sunday service. It's Arian. Congrats, love from Fino. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Episode 2 comes out soon on my channel. It's called Everybody Poops. It's a good ass episode.
It's nice that even after like 7 years, if you had shown that title to you from when we started the show, you'd been like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Lucifer Sam with $2. First femme outfit is almost done. Non-binary pride. Congrats. NB Pride. I guess we can get like emotes and stuff for these streams since we're doing them regularly. I'll work on that. Nick F with $5. Take my not free money. Love y'all. Hey, thank you. Georgia again with $1.99. Thank you so much, Georgia. MJ Vandergrift. $1.99. Been watching since Ep 6. Wow. Take my free YouTube money. Thank you so much. Excellent. Professor 3's hat is cute as fuck on you, H. Big jealous.
It's a little tiny. I need to get a bigger hat. Or a smaller hat.
I genuinely like it. Even, like, I wouldn't, like... It's, like, let's not go to, like, Meyer with the goggles and shit attached, but if it was just the feather and shit, I'm not super opposed.
It'd be one thing if it wasn't
like it
difficult to... But it's like...
It's also like
I'm constantly trying to adjust it.
It's like a prop hat, too. It's not a comfortable, like, canvas hat.
This is
By the way, in Traverse City, there was a cool hat store. If we ever feel like just taking, like, a trip, we should go get cool hats.
Okay.
They had a really, to be fair, they were super expensive. I was looking at there was like a Dundee hat and had like shit on it. I was like, if this is like $15, I have to buy this ridiculous hat. Yeah. It was like $115. It was real. Baban Strudel with $5. Take this and this love and this money. Thank you so much. Jared Urquiaga, been a huge fan since seeing y'all on Arian's pod. Hey, thanks, man. Shout out to Arian, who is in chat right now. Chris P with $5. You guys just don't want me to... We don't want to talk about anything.
Apparently.
Right. Chris P is someone who sort of get to pick their own name as well. Just wanted to say kudos. Don't always agree with you guys, but respect what you're doing. Hey, you should really always agree with us 100% of the time. Don't make your own decisions. Thank you. Rebecca with 10 Canadian. I'm so happy for you. I don't know if you remember, but I told you guys how I came out to my husband and it hadn't gone well, but he's really come around and I ordered a chest binder and told my dad, hey, I'm glad that's working out.
Yeah, that's good. I spend a lot of time on trans and trans meme subreddits also. So like I feel a lot of camaraderie for the trans men out there who are like on a different track, but like
it's like you're running in opposition,
Yes.
but yeah, there's solidarity.
Yeah.
It's interesting because trans men, much like bi people, get sort of swept away by the rhetoric stuff because it's usually we're arguing like against people who are like, don't cut your dicks off, you know what I mean? And it's like hard for you too. Also non-binary people. Samuel Lowry, money to say my name again. Gender euphoria, TM. Hey, well, I'm glad that it helps. Thank you. You do not have to pay me for that, but John Caraspoti, $5. Behold, corn. Maysby. M. Kip with $5. I apparently have a few of these free chats. Anyway, H's hair is super cute and looks real fluffy.
Once I learn how to actually do it correctly, I think it's gonna be good.
It's just finally past it, like it's just past that stage where you were like
mullety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's getting good. I think the stylist is due though.
Yeah.
So you can because you got to frame your face or some shit. I don't know. Sarah was talking about it. So not elite because I just shaved my head. I respect it. Actually, this really bothered me for a long time having any length on top, and so like just the fact that you want to manage this is like that's like huge. Like I respect it. I don't understand it at all. Like long hair is like so frustrating to me.
I don't understand how to do it either. I'd really like to.
Yeah, that part. Not elite. Hey you. Thank you so much. That's a cute ass. What is that weird sticker for? I like that.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Seven Church, $2 because I want to add one more. Thank you. Frenick, no content for you. Alex Velez, no content, only super chats.
Jesus Christ.
Lita Rudbeck, more free money for you. Congratulations. Did you just get to it too?
Yeah.
You want to read that?
This is not the case. I'm reading someone's super chat for the record. Ziltoid, Canadian $5. Her name is Harambe.
Do you know
Harambe was just a gorilla?
Haramble,
sorry.
When I get a follow on stream, my mom says Haramble is just a gorilla. Oh, I love it. Ronaldo Martinez with $2. Can't wait for the new era. Benjamin Candid with $2 more free money. Faux Virologic, the H is for Heisenberg. She is a meth kingpin. Nice. Jason Jones, everyone's donating to show our support for H. We know why. We just also were here to actually do things for you. Tectonic, thanks for the $1.99. Trans rights, love you. Indeed. Tnevasic. Heidi. It's Heidi, isn't it? I bet it's Heidi. Please tell me it's Heidi. Grey Dutch Milkmaid with $2.
It's not, because that was the name of the girl on Tool Time, the fake fictional show within the show Home Improvement.
Wait. Did you consider Heidi until you went through your 90s lexicon of subpar shows and went, oh, Heidi, no, can't do it.
It's a little yodely for me. Does that make sense?
No, but I mean, it's your name. I don't know. I can't tell you it's not too yodely.
It's a little Swiss Alps. It's a little, I don't know.
Makes me feel like I'm hiking too much.
Yeah.
Snorto Borto. Oh, whoa. Heather, maybe? It was trendy in the 80s around the time, I assume. Tell you were born. Nope.
People are getting closer, though.
Yeah, you're in the realm. Riley Smith, $5. Hey, I have 4 free $5 things. Here you go, losers. Trans rights. Get those skitties and grow into the cat girl we all know you are. Oh, whoa. That art is, it's damning. Jared Urquiaga, pronounced Urquiagua. Fuck! I was close. You were super close. Fuck. Urquiagua. Damn, that is cool, though.
Holy fucking shit, we are never gonna catch up.
It's, well, existential bread, love and respect, y'all. Keep up the good work. I didn't expect this either. Alex Ashbeck, $1.99. Casting my vote for Hecate. Congratulations. Isn't that
Hecate.
Hecate?
Yeah.
What's that?
God, what is that?
I thought it was like a Mexican beer. No, that's Tecate.
No, Hecate is the name of someone.
Oh.
I forget. Hecate in Hades, that's who it is.
Oh.
Is
like a literature
goddess
thing?
of magic in the Greek
Okay, that's
canon.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's not that, but it is cool.
Otherwise, I probably would have known that off the cuff and not had to Google it.
Joe Deceiver. Ooh, but that would have been like a 500 IQ play.
Yeah.
Joe Deceiver. I bet it's Who Jessica. Okay. Meme-a-line. With $4.99, the name shall be Hannah Hunt in honor of Vampire Weekend, or Het for the irony. Love you all. Hannah Hunt is a great song. I wish all of you to listen to it. Oh, it's a good one. May K. Hey, take my money. It was free, and you people have never done me dirty. Well, then we didn't earn the money, did we?
I guess.
Jerica George with $5. You mentioned it was in the top 10 of the year you were born, and H name isn't the top 10 until 95, 2000. I'm guessing Hannah. Interesting guess. It's not Hercati or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't have to look up Hannah. That is a known name. We don't have to look up Heidi either. Very yodely. Jacob Dunkel with $2. Let's give money until H gives up trying to tell us. Rachel Loretto. I mean, that just makes it. I mean, we're in the capitalist system, Jacob. This is. Think about how much incentive you just gave us to never say anything else.
Yeah.
Rachel Loretto. Love you guys. It's at BookNerd0486 from Twitter. I recognize you. Hi. Hello. You're always very sweet. Donnie Hollandale with $10. Big name reveal. Congrats. Changed my first and last name 9 years ago. Not gender related. So empowering that it is of your choosing when so much in early life is chosen for you. Love you both. Do you feel that? Do you feel empowered by that? We talked about this briefly. I don't know. Is that the episode we haven't put out yet or before? Where it's an interesting thing that not a lot of people experience.
Yeah, I think that's in the one that's going to be coming out soon. But I find it... How do I put this? Refreshing. It almost feels like being able to turn a page and start a new...
I mean, it literally is.
In a more, like... How do I put this?
Like a concrete way that impacts your day-to-day?
In a way that's more consistent with how you feel. And
that makes sense.
I don't know. It just feels right. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's called gender confirming.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lilja with 50 sexes. I'm non-binary, and the trans positivity on this channel has given me a lot of hope. Sending all my love and support to H on this day. Thank you. Afterak with a very cute bird paired thing. I love it. Thank you so much for the $3.99 Canadian. B Chronic with $2. This is what happens when I press money button. Joker's Wild. Love seeing you happy. H with a black heart. Thank you, Joker's Wild, for the Canadian 2. Zimin Lai. Adorable H. Thank you for the 5. I think it's Chin, actually. I always say that wrong because I'm white. Rebecca, I'll trade my Ute and D cups for your D. Pretty good deal.
Yep.
Pretty good deal. That would be, like Pokemon, that would be amazing. Could I do a night swap anytime I sleep? Seriously. Sticky balls are the worst. Anyway.
Just trade them to your dog, and your dog can have two pairs of balls.
No, somebody that's
for
awake
the night.
on like I don't know, like an internet swap.
Maybe Darwin would like having 2 pairs of balls.
He has 0 pairs right now.
Well, there you go.
Human balls on Darwin would be very weird. Also, it'd be pretty weird if like I was sleeping and you came over and you're like, "Well, I guess I know what those balls look like."
Fair enough.
Ethan Lindner 20. Sorry, Jake, but I gotta donate. Hey, I appreciate the $19.99. Colin Classer with $2 with just a heart. Is this what Markiplier's like?
Jesus Christ. We have actual, news stories we're supposed to talk about.
It's been 20 minutes. I'm trying. Dreams Time with $4.99. YouTube gave me free super chat, so here you go. Ricky Dicklander, solid. $2, here you go. Angie Hell, $2. Love from Gaylord, Michigan. I'm closeted here. The idea of, I don't like that you have to feel the need to be closeted, but I do love that there's a closeted gay in Gaylord. Okay? So, Gaylord is a real place in Michigan. Well, if you ever want to come out, we will support you, Angie. Hensley, $10. Not gonna lie, H's hair is looking really healthy today. Everyone will be shocked when each guesses right, and H will have the longest name ever.
Every time someone guesses a name, I add another.
Haribo is one, like the
gummy bears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris with $2. I'm curious, how do you feel about makeup?
I like it a lot. I don't wear it a lot, and I'm trying to do it more on the show. Probably next time we record I will, just because... How do I explain this? I like it, and I enjoy doing it. I wish I looked better in general to wear it. Does that make sense? But I think that's a pretty common thing, self-esteem issues, especially considering I'm not exactly where I want to be physically right now. But I really enjoy it, and... it's something that I hope to learn to be better at over time.
I think the only thing that I feel like I can empathize with insofar as that is I feel better with a beard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I shaved it a little bit today, so I'm not as happy with it, but I wasn't happy with it before because
Sure.
the right side of my face grows sideways instead of down, so I can't, like, comb it and shape it.
Yeah.
I just get scraggly homeless. Yeah. That's good, though.
Oh, God, when I had the beard, I didn't like it. I haven't talked about that a ton. I used to have a beard on this channel, as many of you know.
Yeah.
Felt gross.
A lot of, and obviously that makes sense. We talked about it a little bit. We had a lot of conversations about it where you were like, "Are you sure it looks good?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, like if you're going for masculine, that's what you. Yeah. Little did I know that was probably very dysphoric, but yeah. Roxanne Fox with $2. You seemed happier lately, and it's great. I agree.
I feel better.
Ricky Dicklander again. Name is going to be Hawooga because of your foxiness. Baboon with $5. It's not too late to pick the correct name, H. Team Haramble. Kim Kong. Love you too. So proud. Thank you very much for the 10. 5 from Trio Monkey. Your name is Hilda. Well, that's not really asking, is it? You were just deemed like a knight.
We're getting like 3 new ones
I'm trying. JC5. You inspired me to decide on my name after months of looking. My $2 is on Hannah. Wait, you gave 5 though. I'm confused.
3 of the dollars are just free. 2 we have to give back. If
Oh,
they're
okay,
right.
okay. It's a bet. Gotcha. Endless Cold. It's like Jeopardy.
Okay.
An Endless Cold with $2. Thank you, Gabriel Taylor. I'm trying. I have not free money for you. Here to say I'm super excited. Trans men, women, and NBs. Rise up. Validation is super dope. Here's to trans cornidarity. That was a stretch, but I'll allow it. Nick F with $5. With all this just for your name, imagine if you had a stream for transition funds.
Yeah.
That's true. Jared. Urquiagua. Nailed it. Last of the free money, all the love and support. Thank you. Trio Monkey, Heather. You are Heather. Wow, again, deemed. Cody, $2. Hey, from Ohio. Proud of you, H. We're going to get there. I'm catching up. Colin Classer, $2. Yo, it's Harriet, ain't it? Nicholas Nace with $2. Trans man, trans woman solidarity. Give me life. Oh, thank you. I'm having hiccups now.
I can do some for a while.
Oh, that's not because of that, but you can. I'm at Henry. Are you at the same one?
Yeah, Faux Virologic, $4.99. Henrietta, we got no flowers for you. Just these 3 miserable cunts sitting on the back seat banging off the beat. Henrietta by the Fratellis? I don't know.
Fratellis, probably. I don't know what that is. It's a song, I think.
Michael W. Roble, Haley Hopalong, $2.
That sounds like a furry thing.
I don't know. Trios Monkey, 666, $5. I got it. Helitsertilintany. Hope for short.
Okay.
The Real Lock, $5. It's gonna be Hot Pocket, right? Been watching y'all since the pre-face reveal, and you helped me move past deism. Great, good to hear. It's not Hot Pocket, though. That would have been great. That would have been
how affirming would that be?
What an all-in on a joke would that be? George Costanza, is H's name gonna be Hugh Cow? Yeah.
Hugh Cow?
Yeah. Matt Lucen, $4.99. Gotta be Heather.
Like the Heathers?
Corbin DeJong. More money for my favorite folks. Jeff Hahn. Flat twist. The name is actually Ike.
What?
$2. King Glasstooth, $9.99. No name guess, but just take my money, you lovely people. Heart. Thank you. Mark Fitzsimmons, $5. Ooh, extra super chats. God fucking damn it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Benjamin Candid B. Rock on. H. Stellar Monastery. Oh my god, they're coming.
No!
Stellar Monastery has my money. Wag Roads 13, $2. Lots of... We took time to gather stories to talk about. Wag Roads 13, $2. Lots of love. Any new movie reviews soon? We have another salty that we found that we accidentally skipped. We're gonna talk about.
It's not a skip necessarily. It's not actually a movie. It's a play.
It's a live show.
But they filmed it, so it counts. Holy fuck.
MJ Vandergrift.
Okay, when you get to Tectonic, I'll take back over because it's
Okay.
my chat skipped down.
Press button. Give money. Gray Dutch Milkmaid. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be a good name. Rebecca, Canadian $2. I'm trained in makeup application. I'll teach you. Okay, my cousin actually bought me a session with a makeup teacher
that's
that
dope.
I haven't redeemed yet, but I gotta. William Stone, $2. Is it Hollyhock like from BoJack? No, I haven't even caught up on BoJack. I think I finished season 1 and that's it. Lumos Nocturne, H's new name is H+. Yeah, I'm trying to get on that Disney Plus
Hey, that's not
train.
a bad.
Yeah.
That's not a bad gig.
Which one did you say you?
Tectonic?
God. Vlad Tepes, 123, $2. No name guesses. Have some money. Ethereal Sky Daddy, €5.49. H, you've inspired me to come out as bi to myself and my friends. It's dumb and small compared to you, but still thanks. Oh, it's not dumb and small. Everyone's own personal thing is personal to them, and it's entirely valid, and I wouldn't put it in a hierarchy like that. Yeah. I don't think that's very fair to you to do that. Also, your hair looks fluffy. It is fluffy. It's just also hard to manage. B Chronic, $2. Is the name haven't decided and this is a tweet?
That would be the amazing.
Biggest, that'd be the biggest dick move in history. Baboon, 1010101. Oh. You probably have time to put on makeup while Jake gets through the rest of these super chats. Yeah, and I could fuck up the eyeliner like 5 times and... Tamara Earth Lady 1, love you both. M Kip, $5. I really like the name Henrietta. I see some people mention it in chat. It just sounds wholesome somehow. Trios Monkey 666. Happy Harriet Hardoffs. Tamara Earth Lady 1. It won't let me send them all together. Thank you, either way. Angie Hall, $5. It's funny, my married name is Lord, and the only secret is my gender ID. I need a masculine name. I'm thinking Ace, AJ, H. Your name is now Hell French. Okay. Jaeger Bombastic, Heidi the Hedgehog, and Knuckles. I don't know why that made me laugh. I chase ambulances, Moth.
Okay.
Tamara Earth Lady 1. $1.99, just candy emojis. I think I'm next. Okay. Oh my god, we just caught up to that!
Tectonic, just sending this to annoy you. M Kip, $5. Whatever name you pick will be great, though. Cheers for this last free super chat. May K, another! Thank you. Chloe, who needs news when you got money? Name hype.
Oh god.
Grey Dutch Milkmaid, more super chats. They're gaining on us. Josh K, $5. Just definitely have my money or honeydew. Boy, you done goofed. Is it Harold Penisman? Leaf Season Mag Bag, love you both. Did you know there's an older, more crazy version of the classic which tracked The Last Generation? Please check it out. I do know that, yes. Tamara Earth Lady again. Hannah? Double question mark hearts? Sarah Schlenker. H, it's so wonderful to see you happy. Wishing you and Jake the best also. Is it Harper or Hestia? Molly System with $5. It's not Harper or Hestia, I don't think. With a party pair thing. I like it. Matthew Madruga, Hermione. Faux Virologic. Okay, I'm out of creative H names, so here's some more money. Mod me here as well, you cowards. All right, I'll think about it. I got stuff to do right now. Real Lock, come on, guys. It's Hugh Girl. Nintendo with 5 Australians. Bravo! Ostajoy, Hermione again. Niv Mizzet and Is It Whizzes. I won't guess your new name, but I'll tell you my new name from Arabella. Ooh,
nice.
That's a pretty name. Keep the train. Jesus Christ. Chris P. Have you really been far, even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? Does that make any sense?
No, it's a sentence intentionally meant to be like, am I having a stroke?
Yeah. Lunas Nocturne with $2. Name suggestion. Space Jam. Chili with $2. Thank you. I Chase Ambulances. This is my last free chat on Poor Love, y'all. Hey, thank you so much. Her Hensley with $10 more. If you feel like you need help learning about getting better at makeup stuff, some Sephoras have classes after hours. They might be capitalist pigs, but it's something.
If they're capitalist pigs, what is this? This is the slop in which the pigs. This is
crowdfunding. This is very communist. Tropocalypse with $2. Your name is Shut Up and Take Our Money. H Bomber Girl. I saw that. That wasn't a thing. That's just funny. Alex Velez, $2. Release the chats. Truett Doty, honey. Oh, God, am I caught up? Nope. Taylor M, $10. I got to jump on the Super Chat team. Much love from East Lansing. I'm the one that guessed on Twitter, so prob's not fair for me to submit a guess here. Ian Kraus, $5. Take money, keep scrolling. Pizza Pasta Cat, take my money. An Endless Cold, H, love your hair. Seshi Maru Deno. I was going to ask what you guys thought of The Mandalorian, but you probably don't have time with all these super chats. Love you both. They're really cool. I like them so far.
I want to talk about it. Can we talk about it, or do we have to read more?
Lil Joe with 50 sexes. Have some more sec. It's a Swedish currency, also pronounced Lilia. Why does it say sec then? Tectonic with $1.99. I have to take off, so here's one for the road. Thank you. You both look happy. Love you. Read my lips. No new content. Love you guys. Stellar Monstrosity of $5. It seems you need more super chats. King Glasstooth. Well, hell, I'll throw in a name, I guess, just for holding things up. Helvetica, my favorite font. Frenic, $2. Damn, I guess everyone got free super chats. Jacob Dunkel, take my cash. Admit defeat. Try again. Much love. Shit, Michelle. Are you pro me buying you a sub to a makeup box?
I have one to Ipsy, actually. I really like it. I like the little bags. They're always really cute with different designs that they all come in.
Yeah,
Sarah
and got them. Right?
Yeah, they're little trial sizes and travel sizes of different makeups and stuff. It's like $10 a month, and it's actually a really good way. I've played around with some of the stuff. It's a nice way to, in a low-commitment way, try out a bunch of different stuff. So anyone out there, I would recommend it. I'm not going to let anyone else buy me one, though, because that would require giving out my address. And I am not doing that.
Well, let's send it to the P.O. box and
I guess.
check all the time. Jasper Gray of $5. On God, it's going to be horseradish is not an instrument either. I don't get the reference, but it's funny.
SpongeBob, Patrick.
Okay. Jaeger Bombastic with $1.69. Thank you. Jeff Hahn with $2. Horn E. Rose, I'm not sorry with $2. Kai with $2. H, check out our curly hair. Your fluff might be curls.
Okay.
Erkis Mazes, Hugo. Worst everything, Hela, like the goddess. I think the one that tore down Asgard. Motomiya with $2. Thank you. Alex Webb with $5. I've been watching for years, since before I realized I was non-binary. I'm very excited for you, H. Solidarity. That's cool. The Marauder. Happy Monday from Canada. Is it insert name? Chilled Spirit. H is for humans are slowly destroying the planet. Conkles to the max. Guessing Hugon't. Mikey Motorcycle. Hot Mama.
That's a little
Toby Keith.
Presumptuous. I don't think I'm not going to put those words in your mouth.
Dragon Rider. They gave me money, free money, so Motomiya, I guess we streamed on the right day, or the wrong one, depending on how you like content.
Yeah.
First one went on by accident, but anyway, it better be H-Bomber Girl, or I'm unsubbing.
Why would I step on someone else's brand like that?
That'd be funny.
I wouldn't tarnish Harris's pristine brand with me. How about that?
Fucking Aquaman! Paige Hansen with $5. More money for Hot Pockets, Hot Pocket. Brian W., is this dementia? Truett Dowdy with $10. You said my name right! Thank you. Chris P., thanks for reading my 10-year-old meme. Night complete. Arduin, Hermione Hydra Harambe. All combined. Dragon Rider. Also, I recently changed my name to Adelaide. I hope you... Oh, that's a cool name, too. I hope you love your name. Chili with $2. Thank you very much. Asta Joy, $5. You get my money because you pronounce my name right. Anyway, good luck, Hug Jake. My kid. Oh, I thought that was a portmanteau. It'd be funny to steal me. Joel Grenier, $5. Much love. Thank you very much. Are we, oh my god, we're close. Bumble Homestead, $2. Lunos Nocturne, any one of the following. Heck, Hypatia. Curse YouTube for stealing a percent of Super Chat. Well, I think you've made up for the percent loss at this point. Fredrickson, name is probably Hogs, 30 to 50 feral ones. My wife. I followed you since 2011, I think, the earliest of videos, and I transitioned in 2016 myself. I'm so happy to be with you through all this.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Very cool. Restless Renegade, $2. No guesses, only love and torment. Leaf Song Magbag, $5. Do you guys have any idea how much you've screwed up my fanfics with all this? I won't apologize. Dragon Rider, one more for money. Last of my free money. Love you guys. Thank you, Jeff Hahn. Colin Classer, Karen. Real Log, $2. Howard Todd, so you're finally awake. I don't get it. Todd Howard? Howard Todd?
Probably.
Mike Cochran, $4.99. Thank you, Mike. Jaeger Bombastic, is it Hormel Pepperoni TM? Simone Whalen Rhodes, Hannah Hanna, like the Russian show, the show where she's a Russian super soldier. Burning Bushes Bashfully, wishing you the best from Ohio. Thanks, Ohio. Karsten Green, your name is literally just H from now on. Baboon, Sally, swiftly shooed 7 silly sheep. They're trying to fuck me. Nicholas Jace, Jake, nice name. Did your mom pick it out for you? Fuck. Yes, she did. Holly, love you both. Yin, I'm Dragon Rider's wife. Tran to Tran, trans rights. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Leaf Song Magbag. Did you ever watch Donkey Ollie? I thought you did. We did, right?
We watched like a half of it
Oh,
or
it
a
was
third
terrible.
of it. We'll watch the rest when it comes up on the wheel again.
Lunos Nocturne. $2 if you can guess my pronouns. If I use any, you win. I thought Lunos, it was they, them. So because it's any, all, we win. Benjamin Candib, $2. You will never new free of the chats. We'll never be free of the chat. Her Hensley with $5 more. Her Hensley, you are very donaty tonight. Is it her birds aren't real? Let's make sure we never knoweth more super chats. Jeff Hahn, frick, it's not a free chat. Is it Hitler? Last one for now. Haran Raw. I thought we fucking won. Whole Horse from Adam LeClaire. Are we done? Oh, Afterac. Is it Helen Husk?
We did it!
Is it Helon Husk? Chloe B, day 69, super chat still coming. Can't escape. We fucking got there. Should we do content now, or do you just want to fucking reveal it and then do content?
Probably reveal it and then do content.
Okay, I got you a present beforehand.
Okay, hold on. I got a...
Sex Abacus, thank you to our egg IRL. Fuck. For making me know I'm in artist. Miss Master Null, stall! Jacob Lippold, boop! No! May K, nope, one more! It's been 40 minutes!
How do I check?
This is how Jeff Bezos feels when he looks at his Chase bank account. Helix, it's Helix! King Glasstooth, back again, snitches. I think you're misleading everyone. New name is officially Eye Patch Grandpa.
Okay, I'm...
Chloe, more chats, never-ending trans rights. No, I can't stop. Triclops, delay. Baban Strudel, never stopping, never will stop. It's Bitterest Buggy from Twitch and Twitter, by the way. Hi, Bitterest Buggy. Go, quick, what?
Okay, I'm gonna update my...
MJ Vandergraft, oh wait, did you want to tell us something? Jacob Lippold, NB Rights, we did it. Oh god, Able Gladiator, more money for stalls. Her Hensley, so close. Jilly Beanie, fellow trans whammon. Love you all, have monies. Levante Scallion, $5. Justin Care, $2. Jacob Duckle, $2. It's been 40 minutes! Nope, Leaf Song Magbag, I can't find your Donkey Olive video anywhere. Oh god, okay, ready, go.
Let me make sure this is good. Username has been updated.
Damien George, $2. H is for hey. Will I be last, please? Another one's from Colin Classer. Chant, schloopem dooples. Grey Dutch Milkmaid, how? Oh, sorry, continue.
Hannah.
We did it! Congratulations.
Now, was that worth all the money you just spent? Go into your room and think about what you've done.
Spell it out, because it can be spelled different. Sushi Mom, $5. Been a fan since dueling vaginas. Love you guys and sending good mom hugs.
Hannah, Hannah.
There we go.
There we go, and it's...
I changed your name on my phone officially the other night. Lisa Crum, Hannah! Kai, $2. Blame YouTube for giving out free super chats, to be honest.
Yeah.
Lunos Nocturne, guess my name. Good luck getting to hit. Jacob Lippold, congrats, Hannah!
Thank you.
Congrats. So, I got you a birthday, or I guess sort of a birthday present.
It's like a name day present.
It says Hap on it. Holy shit. Paige Hansen with $5. I knew it would be Hannah. Congrats. Grey Dutch Milkmaid with $20. Hannah!
Is this some sort of baked good?
Open it up. Nick F for $2. It was worth it. Hannah for sure. Fiona Wilson. LOL watches this. Transes your gender?
It's cheese.
It is cheese. But what kind of cheese is it?
It's New York aged cheddar.
And it's warm!
It's room temperature.
Okay, but
You're
still.
supposed to eat cheese at room temperature, Jake.
I got you a knife and I got you crackers.
Okay.
Arduin, nice to meet you, Hannah. Benjamin Candib, congratulations, Hannah. Stellar Monstrosity, congratulations. Bow Boy Zep, Hannah. Love you guys. The Real Lock, new theme song, The Bible You Loaded with Hannah and Jake. Not elite, real or stream name. That's real.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually legally change it. By the way, I don't know if you saw in the chat, like the Secretary of State of Michigan, like today said they're gonna change how you change your
It's like $9 and you just it's over.
Yeah, went on because to change it on your license, it used to be this whole thing where you had to take your birth certificate and stuff I assume after you get your birth certificate changed. But now you just have to fill out, like, paperwork. It's really good.
I owed you cheese anyway.
Okay.
That was our argument. Warm cheese. Shinman Lai with $5. I finally have a name to put on your gift. Jasper Gray. Hannah, we love you so much. You are lovely. An Endless Cloud. Nice rapping job, Jake. It took me a lot of time. Thank you. Seriously, it just... There you go.
Alright, let's get to some content.
I'd like to. Alex Velez with $10. Hannah and Jake, I love you both. I'm so proud. JC, $2. Congrats, Hannah. Abled Gladiator, seriously though, been watching you guys since the release of Harold Penisman and been a fan since. Love you guys and love the content. Cheese!
That's good cheese.
Is it good cheese? I would love to try
that?
absolutely. SWAT Cat PvP. The best part about your name change is that it doesn't mess with the tempo of your song at all. It's Hannah and Jake. True. Hannah Banana. You had to expect that.
Yeah.
God damn it. Congrats on the new name reveal, Hannah. Love y'all. Seth, I was hoping for Hannah. There we go.
Okay.
I think we defeated it for now.
Okay.
We had talked about. Did you want to talk about your process here? Because I thought it was kind of sweet the way you talked about it. So.
Well, I talked about it a bit before. I just didn't reveal the name.
Sure.
I wanted something.
Oh, that is good.
That started with the same.
Oh man.
That started with the same first letter as Hugo, because it offered a sense of continuity that I like. I already have stuff that has like H on it, and I like that as sort of a remembrance for me to like, hey, the same number of syllables was actually kind of part of it, because not specifically for the show or anything, I just like that. Again, sort of a sense of continuity, but also it offers a sense of same but different for me, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And it's a little esoteric and like hard to describe, but that's how I feel about it.
And we had talked about it. Like I didn't want you to like think about the show and think about that. It was just kind of something that you actually wanted. Like, and that was. Her Hensley with $20. Hannah is a great name. Hope everything is wonderful for you both. Her Hensley, you are way too charitable tonight. Keep the rest of your money. I love you deeply. Thank you so much. Asta Joy. Congrats, Hannah. Sorry I made it awkward earlier. It was a portmanteau. Good luck with you and your journey in womanhood. Mimsy Whimsy. I've hated my name, Miriam, is biblical for so long. Knowing you purposely picked a fairly biblical name also makes me feel a little better. My legal name is Jacob, and it is biblical on purpose.
You know what? I'll just say this anyway, because it doesn't fucking matter. Part of it also, my legal name is biblical as well. My legal name is, or has been, Jacob, same as him.
Which I have... To be fair, I've refused to use that name since we met.
No one calls me that anyway. Yeah. But, yeah, there's just a little tidbit for you in case you were curious. So, my old name was biblical, and my new one is also, but so are so many names in the English language.
Yeah.
So.
Jerica George with $10. I knew it. The face you made with my reasoning earlier. Heart. Been watching y'all since episode 1. My girlfriend and I are proud of you, Hannah. Jake, adore you too. Much love. Thank you so much. Roblox King of $5. Just checked your updated Twitter. Congrats. Although it looks like your bio needs to be updated. Just a heads up. Sarah, I have been talking so much, and I hate to ask, but you're upstairs. Can you grab me a thing to drink?
The cheese?
Something cold. Yeah. Cheese is... It's cheesy. This is empty. This was a seltzer. Did I tell you what this is? So I've been really liking seltzer with a hint of the doctor flavor. I thought I would hate it, but it's actually really good. Whatever that is valid. Thank you. I appreciate it. Woo! Okay, hey, we have content.
Also,
yes?
Biblical Name Squad over here.
What?
Too.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Biblical Name Squad.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Sarah was, yeah.
Mine is also purposeful.
Aren't you hard to get knocked up?
God damn it.
Hey, that's good for me. If you get knocked up when you're 90, we're getting a smorsh. Wait, Hannah and Jake also sold out to Big Seltzer? I'd love to sell it to Big Seltzer. I love seltzer. You're not a big fan, but...
No. At that point, I just want flat water. If I just want hydration.
See, I like fizzies so much, but I don't always want like sweet. Like even diet is really sweet for me. Gabriel Taylor, NJ's name change process is rough. Oh, New Jersey's. Wanted to change my last name, but since coming out, I can't wait to legally change my full name. Congrats, Hannah. Yeah, so literally today or yesterday, the Secretary of State made that easy for trans people. That's
I'm
really
honestly
cool.
glad I waited a little bit.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
saves me some
pretty
time.
serendipitous. Jake, what's the Discord? It's just type discord.me/Hugo and Jake for now.
Yeah.
And
That stuff will be changing,
yeah.
I'd imagine, soon.
Yeah, we're gonna change that. We're gonna change the name of the channel. You know, all that stuff. The logo you saw in the thumbnail for this is what we're gonna go with. I like it. I like the purple.
No.
I think both of our favorite colors is purple right now, right?
Oh.
I'm a big fan of purple. God, that cheese is good.
It is.
I sure got more. Sorry I assumed your name, Hannah.
It's fine. I feel like when you say, like, we're gonna do a name reveal, and you invite people to come, 1,000 people to come, I expected people to try and guess. I'm doing this very publicly for multiple reasons. For one, obviously I kind of have to because this is my job, but also because I think involving people in this and making it sort of a, hey, everyone get excited and, like, go through this with me, it kind of normalizes it for other people, and they can feel more comfortable with themselves when they're doing
That's
things.
a noble goal. Also, I think it helps to get support.
Yeah. So, let's get on with some of the news. We'll continue to do super chats throughout, but
Jeffrey
they've slowed
Petro,
down. So
Hannah, greater than Baby Yoda.
that's
It's
anyone
cute.
else? So I want to talk before we get into the news.
You wanna talk about Mandalorian
Let's talk
for
about
a
the
little bit?
Mandalorian a little bit.
By the way, Disney Plus, sometimes monopolies are good.
Okay.
Until they own everything, this next 5 years is, like, at the end of the next 5 years, it's going to be pretty yikesy. But, man, in the interim, so much entertainment.
Corporate dystopia aside, I want to talk about Disney Plus and the Mandalorian. Disney Plus, the first day or so, I had some issues with it, technically, but I kind of expected it, being that they got like 10 million people the first day. But the service itself as one of the better UIs
I
out
agree.
of... Like, I don't
like
know...
how they're organized.
How is... And I know Disney owns Hulu now, too. But, like, shitty Hulu with the giant... I don't know if anyone else has this version of Hulu, too. It's all
Yes.
colors, and it's like, oh...
Yeah. It switches colors, too.
Just small boxes with little things that show what the stuff is,
Yeah.
all in columns and rows. It's not complicated. I'm pretty sure Netflix does not have, the patent on that. I don't know why Amazon Prime and all of them have such shitty, slow UIs. It's bonkers.
Caitlin Johnson, $5. Your new name pleases Salty. Wait for him and receive his love. Vanilla Sad Boy, free money. Get those titties. It's not gonna hurt.
So, The Mandalorian. My mouth is gonna be real smacky because of the cheese. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm such a lady. Anyway, so
Our chat is very happy for you. Our friends.
Thank you. I very much like The Mandalorian. On the one hand, it's absolute just fan service. If you're in for something like super deep, it's not that. It's like
Not so far. It's not super deep, but I mean, it is it's kind of a slow character study. I like that it's a Western.
yeah, a lot of it's like, hey, remember this thing? Like, down to, like, there's a scene in the first episode where a little robot eye comes out of a wall, like a security camera, and it's, like, the same exact thing that was, like...
In the trash compactor area?
No, I was thinking about, Jabba's Palace. And a little
Oh,
eye
it is
that
that
comes
one,
out.
yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff like that where it's just like, hey, remember this from the Star Wars you liked? And I like the new Star Wars, but a lot of people don't. So they reference a lot from the original trilogy.
You say people like their opinions are valid.
Whatever. Everyone's opinions are valid to various extents. It's whatever. I like Last Jedi, but I recognize a lot of people don't.
Yeah,
some
sure.
of it's for stupid reasons, some of it's for reasonable reasons.
Yeah.
Rose. So
Yeah, she's not a great character, but buying 150 of her toys and smashing them slowly with hammers is pretty weird, bro. My new name's Dia. I like the letter D. I use similar reasoning to you when I picked same syllables, same first letter. Congratulations, Hannah. Congrats. Yeah, I like slow, sort of like very involved films in general. Like, have you watched Slow West?
No.
That's a good example of this, where it's like a slow burn and it culminates with this kind of big scene, and otherwise it's like just characters, right? And I kind of like the Mandalorian. He's called the Mandalorian. Most Mandalorians are called, like, they don't really have like big titles and stuff anyway. But we don't get a lot of time with Mandalorian lore in general in any live action stuff. So as a fan of like Knights of the Old Republic, where you have some Mandalorian stuff and you do visit Mandalore, it's been cool. I really like the idea of like them slowly explaining like, oh, part of Boba Fett, his religion is his weapons and his armor and stuff. You don't really get that from any of the stuff. Like,
there was a game in the early 2000s that was Star Wars Bounty Hunter, and you played as, I think, Jango Fett, and it had a lot of that backstory stuff too. So it was pretty cool.
H with $50. Thank
Holy
you
shit.
very much for that very kind donation. Congrats, Hannah. I was wondering if either of you can give me tips on coming out to my parents of me being bi. I'm about to move out with my roommate, best friend and now boyfriend, and my parents are stereotypical Baptist/conservative. I'd do it after you were safely in that space.
I agree. I would definitely do it after you've already moved out. I know in the case of my dad, for instance, when I moved out, and he's conservative, and this had nothing to do with my identity even, I just told him, like, hey, I'm moving out in a week.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
With Jake and them, and he got so mad, he kicked me out, like, that day.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, he's an abusive, crazy person with anger issues.
Yeah,
I
totally wiped that from my brain.
When he loses, like, complete iron grip control over anything, he freaks out, lashes out, and screams and yells and blames other people, and then he goes and gets drunk. So, anyway, some people are just going to be angry no matter what. So, I would definitely err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Make sure you're already in a safe place and you can explain to them, hey, I just want to be honest with you about this thing. Yeah. Whether or not we have a relationship is up to you, but you need to be accepting of this thing about me. This is the reality. I'm an adult now, and I'm being open and honest with you.
Sure.
Take it or leave it.
And I also think, like, there's something about that generation of people. Sometimes it just comes from genuine ignorance. Like my mom, for instance, super nice lady. She really likes you. And
does she know about this, by the way?
Yeah, this is part of the conversation. We went over there, and she's like, "Oh, I'm very happy for her and everything." And then in conversation, she's having a hard time with pronoun adjustments and stuff. Sure. And I know you don't really care, right? It's not like you spend a lot of time with my mom anyway.
No.
And so we're kindly correcting when we can and stuff. And she's laughing. She's like, "Damn it, I'm trying." And we're like, "We know." And she'll like say like things that sound ignorant.
Yeah.
Right. Like in the pejorative sense, but it's actually just genuine ignorance. Like, just the conversation isn't part of like a thing she's around, and a lot of people, and it's not just transness, like just like gay or bi or anything. Like explaining that to her, because Sarah's bi, and we talked about that with her years ago, like 2 years ago at this point, like around when they met, and just like talking about that was like, for someone who's not part of these conversations, it's not hard, and it's not like she pushed back or anything. She's just super accepting of everybody. She just doesn't understand, right?
Right. There's a difference between just genuine ignorance, because people in her generation didn't talk about this kind of stuff, versus someone who is ignorant, but willingly ignorant, and refuses to learn the new ways that things are. Not even new ways that things are, but the new way that people openly discuss things that have always been.
I like the distinction between genuinely just ignorant and willingly ignorant. There's a big difference. Like, my mom is willing to learn. It'll take her some time, and she might even be watching right now. I have no idea. She'll watch later. And she's great about that kind of stuff, and I really appreciate her for that, because she's not, she doesn't come from a generation of like all this information, so she's not used to like having conversations on this big scope, because like, I mean, they didn't have like the kind of access we have now, right? She doesn't have the internet at home. So like, this conversation's
is
like
wild.
far away. I know
That's
it's
so
wild. I
wild.
keep trying to talk her into it. Her life would be so much improved. She can afford it now too, so I'm gonna keep pushing. But
Does she just like have cable? It'd be cheaper to get
she has
like.
just regular TV.
It would be way cheaper at this point, I'd imagine, to just get internet and get like Netflix and Hulu and teach her how to use it.
Yeah, I've told her if she gets down for it, I'll even like help her with the setup and stuff. But either way,
even like Disney Plus, I know
we're just changing gears to Disney Plus. But yeah,
you watch sports and they do that bundle where
I
it's
was
like Disney
really
Plus,
thinking about the
Hulu,
ESPN.
and that,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
ESPN Plus too, which is a good deal. Ronan Stevens with 10 English pounds. Been with you two for about 5 years now, and you're coming out has helped me to accept my own gender. Lots of love to you two beautiful people from the UK. Hey, that's nice. It's always nice to hear that we help people. In this case, I had very little to do with it, but it's nice. Aaron Anaya, $4.99. I'm glad you're living your truth, Hannah.
Oh, thank you.
There was another one. Knights of Psychosis, $5. From one trans person to another, congrats to Miss Hugo, finding herself as Miss Hannah. As a longtime fan who realized NB status in 2017, Excelsior! Crying Carnations, $2. Very broke. Sending love from another trans person.
If you're broke,
please don't send us
don't
money.
send us money if
Unless
you're
that was
broke.
a free dono.
Sure, but
Yeah.
still, if
Yeah.
you need the money, keep the money. Believe me.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because we gotten plenty of support that I did not expect. I expected like some people would be like solidarity, but not like an unbroken chain for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a lot, and thank you so much. Anyway, more about the Disney Plus stuff. I think it's nice to have them all in the same space. And again, it's such a cynical capitalist. But also as a consumer, it's like, how can you not enjoy the things you've always enjoyed? No. It's hard. There is no ethical consumption. Okay, we just can't do it. But god damn it, if Mandalorian, I'm not looking forward to every single episode forever. Like literally, this could go on for years. It's just, I'm two episodes in and I'm down, and I'm really waiting for Big Thick Mama. Whoever she is, she's coming in and she's gonna kick some ass, and she looks cool. I don't know what her even actress's name is, but.
I'm excited for when the Marvel stuff starts coming out, because I like Star Wars, but I've always been more of a Star Trek person, and more so than even that, I like the Marvel stuff.
I've always been a Star Wars person, yeah.
I don't know, I like Mandalorian, but it's not like I'm like, I just need more Star Wars.
Fair enough. I like the universe better than I like Star Trek. I think because Star Trek is like it's more of a political sort of environment than Star Wars, which is fantasy.
Yeah.
And so I like the I guess I just like the lore of that better. Kind of like I like Lord of the Rings more than I like Star Trek. But again, Star Trek is like in my top 5 universes. It's not like it's low.
It's interesting that we're at a media, what's the word I want to, saturation point at which we're getting constant new Star Wars. We're going to be getting like 5 concurrent Marvel TV shows. Where we have multiple Star Trek TV shows on again, including
Marvel movies.
Including, there's going to be a kid show of Star Trek on Nickelodeon. There's Star Trek short films and short treks. There's like, oh my god, it's just insanity, the media saturation. It's crazy.
Vizeroth, Hannah is such a lovely name.
Thank you.
Thanks for the $2. Big Thick Mama is Gina Carano, I think. Thank you, Seshimaru. Whoever she is, her character design looks dope. And I feel like Sarah is going to have a step on me mommy moment because she's like that. And by like that, I mean she likes to be stepped on by big, strong women. Christy Abbey with $2. Love from another trans woman had money on Hannah. Do you guys actually have a pool for this? Because that's a... I was going to ask to be cut in, but never mind. The Super Chat's paid for it. Maddie12, $2. Been a fan for years. Very happy for Hannah. Blue Thumbnail, $2. I fixed the TBR theme song on the Discord. You just fixed it? Is it actually fixed, or is it like a joke?
I bet it's them. If it's a video, it's definitely just the song and them going Hannah over it.
or that one song that says Hannah, right? Like Hannah. Isn't there like a 80s ballad?
I don't know.
Am I nuts?
Are you thinking of Rosanna?
No.
Rosanna.
I might be thinking about Rosanna.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Roxanne for a second.
No.
Turn on the red light.
No, Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light.
Yeah,
Sell yourself for money. You don't care if it's
said,
wrong or if it's right.
Yeah, but then they just say, turn on the red light.
Okay.
Dylan, $5. Love y'all. Good to know your name, Hannah. Free one, but nice to donate. Thank you.
All right, we've been here an hour. 40 minutes of it was just super chats. Let's get to the actual thing that we were... I mean, but the name thing was a big thing on this. But we are also doing Hugo and Jake, or I guess Hannah and Jake now. I'm not even used to it.
How dare you?
Hannah and Jake
Canceled.
Address the Nation. I'm canceled for
You know,
misnaming
honestly,
myself.
it might take me a little bit. I'm so glad it was a nickname.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna slip just because of the branding,
Yeah.
and not even because I just not like I addressed you with your name every day. Like, so.
I guarantee when we record, I'm gonna fuck up at least once or twice. Anyway, so the first news stories we're gonna be talking about this week is Roger Stone has been found guilty on all counts brought against him in the Mueller investigation. Some of it which were witness tampering.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Campaign finance fraud.
Very good.
He basically was the in-between between WikiLeaks, who had gotten the DNC hacked email information, and the Trump campaign.
They should add a charge for that terrible back tattoo.
You know what? I appreciate, and this is a joke that's been made many times, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Nixon is finally gonna be in prison, even if it's just on his back. So that's fun. Roger Stone, for those of you who don't know, you should watch the documentary Get Me Roger Stone. It's on Netflix, I believe.
I actually haven't watched that.
Okay.
I stopped paying attention and decided that maybe I should just pause it.
He's a scumbag.
No way! Roger Stone's a scumbag.
He has a tattoo of Richard Nixon on his back.
It's like his whole back. By the way, decently in shape. Way more than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Good for Roger Stone.
the sentencing is going to be coming up, I believe, early next year, because obviously the court system
He's going to be
takes a while.
pardoned immediately, right?
Oh, God, I hope not. But he could be. Anyway, though, he's facing, I think, up to like 50 years in prison, and he is not exactly a spring chicken, so hopefully the judge will not go super light on him. This is the judge that he also, during the trial, he like Instagrammed or Facebooked. I don't know what he was on. I'd be a little surprised if he was on Instagram, but I feel like it was on Instagram for some reason.
The judge did this?
No, Roger Stone.
Oh, while he was in... Okay.
Roger Stone, like, tweeted or grammed. I don't have Instagram. Wait, do I have Snapchat or Instagram? I have one so I can look at myself with lady filters because
Snapchat.
it makes me feel better. Anyway.
Sarah has a Snapchat for similar reasons.
Anyway. So, he, like, did a social media picture where it's the judge in crosshairs. Don't do that.
That's some Elon Musk shit.
You know, I would say yes, in the sense that because he's a rich person, he wasn't immediately thrown in prison.
Wow.
I'm just saying, let's say you have a judge and you have an arraignment coming up, and you like this judge, and you tweet a picture of the judge in crosshairs. You're immediately getting contempt of court.
He did get contempt, right?
I don't know what he got, but either way, fuck Roger Stone.
Yeah, that's... you shouldn't do that. That doesn't seem right. And so this is in direct conjunction with the Trump campaign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Blandrick, $10 for you, Hannah. Big ups, playa.
Woo.
Big ups. So when I walk into your house, I say what it do.
Yeah.
That's our thing. And then every time you look at me like, you do realize you're incredibly Caucasian, right?
Yeah.
And then I proudly walk to the office. So what the big ups playa made me smile. Anything else on Roger Stone besides the fact that he's probably going to be pardoned immediately? Do you think they're holding off on the sentencing so that Donald Trump won't be president?
No, he'll be president when that's a thing. It's only in, the elections next year. He doesn't become the new president. Let's say Donald Trump loses, wouldn't become president until
January
2021.
2020. Yeah.
So no. Stone will either be pardoned or in prison by then.
Donner Fub, I think. $5. Yo, I will eventually send you that nice copy of Dianetics I bought at a used bookstore. I want to see Scientology Reloaded. I'm not opposed.
That'd be pretty fun. We're definitely going to get investigated by the Church of Scientology if that happens.
What's that mean?
They'll try and look for dirt. They did that on Not that we're this famous or worthy
What
of it,
dirt
but
do I have?
they investigated Matt and Trey Stone from South Park after that.
Investigation.
Yeah, but they couldn't find anything. I guess that wasn't already out like in the open. I don't know what the worst thing they could have gotten me like a year ago was like they're secretly trans.
I
Got in front of that one.
I don't have any dirt. I'm pretty boring.
Okay.
I should kill somebody in Minecraft.
Okay. Did anyone else see? So, between news stories, I'm going to talk about different things.
Oh, okay.
Just a little, not necessarily every time. I just have something I want to mention right now. Did anyone else see Doctor Sleep? Did you see Doctor Sleep?
I didn't. Is it good?
I enjoyed it, actually.
A lot of people are saying it's really good. It's a sequel to The Shining, right?
Yeah, it's... Don't go in expecting... It's not a Stanley Kubrick film. Of course
Sure.
it's not. The man has been dead for decades. But it's a solid Stephen King universe film, if that makes sense. If you want to see Danny Torrance grown up having psychic battles with energy vampires, it's pretty fun. And at the end, they go back to the Overlook, and it's fun. Although, they do this weird thing where they show...
Is this spoilery?
Kinda.
Does anyone care about spoilers for Doctor Sleep?
They show scenes from the era of The Shining, but they're not. It's not clips from the movie. They have new actors.
Oh, they're not like recreated with.
They do recreate some of the scenes, like him going down in the
Sure.
but it's new actors and actresses.
Interesting.
So the Shelley Duvall is actually really good. She looks just like Shelley Duvall. She's like,
Dude,
she's
Shelley
got that
Duvall,
frailty.
Literally, besides this and olive oil, these are the roles that she was made to do.
So I could believe Danny and her were the same people. Mm-hmm. But damn, and this is not this actor's fault. But how the fuck are you gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm Jack Nicholson from The Shining, one of his most acclaimed films?
Fair enough.
It's a little hard. So if you can divorce yourself from that and just be like, okay, he's playing Jack Torrance, but like, it's not him, but it is, you'll be fine. It's not a big portion of the movie, but there is one scene in particular where he is like...
That's fair. They
They are talking to each other. They also explain the Overlook and what the fuck the deal is with the hotel, and it makes The Shining make more sense to me.
What the fuck's the deal?
Is
it a burial ground? Is it
No,
is it an Indian burial ground?
Not like that.
No.
They don't explain it like what's the reason for it. They just explain like what's going on.
Gotcha.
The hotel is like alive, sort of. In the same way that the energy vampires do, it sort of feeds on psychic energy.
Oh, that makes sense.
So Jack Torrance and
Makes
Danny
sense.
were being fed on while they were in the hotel, and it drove Jack crazy until it finally ate him and made him part of the hotel, and that's why he's
Spoilers for The Shining!
and that's why he's in the picture at the end of the movie, and he's one of the ghosts in the new movie who's also hanging
makes
out at the
sense.
hotel. So
Is it
no
much
one's
more
gonna see.
faithful to the book? I don't know anything about
I
the
haven't
book.
read the books. I'm not sure.
But people aren't bitching about it, so...
It didn't make any money. So
Well, everyone that's seen it has said, hey, you should probably go see Doctor Sleep. It's actually good.
I enjoyed it. Ewan McGregor's good.
I like an Ewan. He's going to be Kenobi soon.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a cameo from him in the new Star Wars game for just a second. It's in the recording.
I bet you.
Was it the Star Wars game?
They're probably the first time you see Obi-Wan in the new show, it's going to be him poking his head in somewhere going, hello there. Like the meme.
Please, Jesus.
Anyway. Second story. Oh, this is about Hong Kong.
Hi, Jangles. About Hong Kong?
Yeah, police warn they may start using live ammo on protesters.
Well, I'm going to need some cheese for this one.
Which has already begun happening. Last night, I'm not exactly sure when, because of the time difference, but police sort of stormed a university, and there was much violence going on. Very unfortunate, and a lot of protesters have been, like, how do I put this? Arrested, potentially disappearing. There was a video of some who've been put on some trains and maybe headed towards some re-education camps. Really not a fun time.
This reminds me a lot of an era of history. You think the greatest generation will come out of retirement, put down their MAGA hats, and come save the Chinese people?
The greatest generation are dead. Boomers are their kids.
Yeah, I didn't say boomers.
Okay. You think 97-year-old Uncle Pete is going
The
to come
youngest
out
you
of
could be is
retirement?
88.
Okay. That'd be fun. It'd be like one of those terrible movies where they get old movie stars and take them to Las Vegas, and that's just the premise of the movie. We're old and in Las Vegas, but it's
starring Morgan Freeman, John Travolta.
What's the one guy from Men in Black? Grumpy guy. We gotta search every farmhouse, dollhouse, doghouse. The Fugitive. That guy. Anyway, it'll be them. They'll be in China liberating people from the concentration camps.
Tommy Lee Jones.
There we go. Anyway, I just wanted to point that story out. There isn't a ton of information coming out
Christopher
other than...
Plummer. Add Christopher Plummer. Ian McKellen. Who else are some olds? Tim Allen. He can die first.
Okay. So...
Someone asked me, did I know about the name change? Obviously I knew about the name change, and you and Sarah had talked about it, but you didn't confirm it to me until the other day.
Yeah.
So it was a secret for all of us. Jangle Science Lad with $5. Congrats, Hannah.
Jangle Science Lad. Everyone go check out his channel.
Good videos.
Recently did a video I tweeted a couple times because I thought it was a really great video on how do I describe this? A bunk study done by sort of a right-wing group that tries to push this idea of sudden onset gender dysphoria, but the sampling was really bad, and the process by which just watch the video. He explains it much better than I could. So go check him out for sure.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what the next story is.
Also, if you like buff gay daddies, there's another reason.
Who doesn't? This is just kind of a bummer of a story. Also kind of a story that I think makes sense. Principal who banned, quote, gay books charged with child pornography. So, 10 years ago, this guy, who was a principal of a high school, got together with a bunch of other school administrators and banned certain groups from, and let me be clear on this, from the optional reading list. And let me read some of the books. I think I've heard of at least a couple of these.
This is like, it's like, yeah, of course that happened.
Banned for, quote, homosexual content, as well as those that mentioned drugs, sex, child abuse, and suicide. He deemed these topics as inappropriate. For the books challenged by Wilson and his associates and eventually pulled from the curriculum were Twisted, Deadline, and Lessons from a Dead Girl, and Unwind.
I feel like every single time someone is hardcore anti-LGBT, they end up being scum. Like, it's more scum than just being anti-LGBT, right? Like,
interestingly, some of them were books that involved, and I mean, anyone who's read teen literature knows that the themes of, like, consent and sexual abuse come up relatively often. I know I read at least a couple books in high school that dealt with those themes. I feel like part of his want to get rid of these books, and even one of the books that was mentioned there in that list, involves a girl being sexually assaulted by a female friend. So I think under the auspices of, oh, it's inappropriate, he's trying to get rid of material that would make children more aware and privy to the ways in which people are groomed, in which people are abused, what to do in those situations, what is inappropriate. And it's just very disappointing. I just wish... I don't know. Isn't it frustrating? The people who scream the loudest about stuff like this
every time
are fucking scumbags.
Every time.
What the hell, man?
Maybe that's why they push that, like, the gays are just there to, like, or trans people go to the bathrooms, they're gonna touch your kids, or gays just want to fuck boys. Like, is it just projection? Is it like pushing the, I guess the sort of the focus on someone else so it takes it off them?
It's hard to tell what's projection and what's just bad faith argumentation, because there's a lot of both coming from generally the right as far as what I see. I mean, don't get me wrong,
John Hagee was like this.
Okay.
Although he didn't do anything like that.
Remind me who John Hagee was.
Did meth and solicited a male prostitute.
Oh, okay.
It was like this. And don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily think there's anything like ethically wrong with either necessarily. I just think it's hypocritical, right? So like, although don't do meth, I'm just saying like ethically speaking, it's an addiction and stuff. But like, But if you want to fuck big buff daddies, I mean, go for it. But like, maybe don't snort meth off their dicks. So, blue thumbnail. I put the new TBR lyrics on fan art in the Discord. Read it, please. We will probably get to it, unless you mean like right this second. I'm looking at chat. Something about dark matter and the FTC, because did you see the new YouTube regulations?
Yes, we have to effectively say if our content is appropriate for children. Hint, it's not.
Or targeted towards children specifically. Sure. It's not, but apparently Dark Matter's having problems because he makes cartoons. So if Dark Matter's having a problem with that, I'll talk to him later. We're friends, so I guess
are they
we're not like ride or die friends, but him and I talk a lot. So
I don't mean to be like current year, but like they're aware that there have been adult animated programs for like
what I'm thinking
decades.
Is this is probably he's caught in the system and it's not going to actually fuck him, but it's an early sign that like the algorithm is fucked. Obviously, we all knew it was. So yeah. I'll reach out to him later after the stream and stuff. Fake name with 50 big ones. Hey Hannah, have some money for the ititties.
Thank you.
Did you do that on purpose, or did you just start putting I's and T's in a word? Either way, ititties is nice. The FTC is obviously not going after religious cartoons with the same ferocity. Jeez, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What I'm hoping is it's not a thing that he can't get out of, because I mean it's obviously not towards children. It's just animated. Like is this gonna catch people like what's that? It's like Kiers's or whatever, and it's like they have animated things that teach like a bunch of different topics. Some of them are definitely not for children. I mean, it's not like children can't watch some of this stuff. It's PG or whatever, but it's not for children, right? Like, it's very different to be for children content, because part of it is because a lot of children are being preyed upon, right? And a lot of people make millions of dollars targeting these really inappropriate things. Not just inappropriate things, just schlock bullshit that's stealing ad revenue from people. Not even necessarily us, just that people like a Markiplier, right? Mm-hmm. Where, I mean, he's doing well. I don't feel bad for the guy necessarily, but it is a problem based on the way that like bidding works on YouTube and ad space. Yeah, I don't know.
Animators especially have been getting fucked by the algorithm for a really long time.
Oh yeah, especially since they moved past like 2 minutes is like the ideal runtime, and they went to more long form content. Yeah. And now they're here for like viewer retention and click through rate. So what YouTube wants is they want you to stay on a channel for a long time and then click another video, either in the recommended bar or on the same channel, which is why they put those cards at the end. I mean, we want you to stick around too. Obviously, we make money from ad rev, but they highly incentivize it. So clickbait is getting, again, you see clickbait really bad, and you're seeing tons of mid-roll ads. We only put like 1 or 2 depending on the runtime, but a lot of places do like in 10-minute video like 4. Like, that's wild. Are they just talking? Are you getting text? Are they just talking about fucking Pokemon? Or are they saying
I think
things?
so.
Yeah, they are. Those bastards. Okay. All right. Let me look, because I dropped out for a second. Let me look at the Discord and the fan art thing.
Okay.
If this wants to work, there we go. By the way, did you see the really cool? There's some really cool people. It's the Bible Reloaded, a logic exploded, like Lilith and Moses, but it's Hannah and Jake. The Bible is jaded, and same. Pull up a pew, no good. They're gonna debate it. The theists will hate it, like Murray and Sagan, but it's Hannah and Jake. Okay, so I see. Fixed it, nailed it. Good work. Who's Murray? Madeline Murray. Madeline Murray O'Hare. She was the American Atheists. Mm-hmm. She got murdered by people in the group trying to steal money from her. Did you ever see that?
No.
She got murdered by people trying to take her money. And she had a bag put over her head.
Yikes.
Yeah, you should watch Most Hated Woman in America on Netflix. It's fucking crazy.
Okay.
After Ack, it's frustrating and sad, but also like she was pretty cool at the time too. Basically, the first person to be like, "Hey, this religion shit is bullshit. Here's why." She was super fucking firebrand, but there's a space for that at that time. Basically, Dark Matter had a $42K fine per video since... See, that was the max fine. I don't think that actually happened. It could have happened. Cartoons are inherently directed toward kids, so he has either to pay it or he has to say his vids are for kids.
That's absurd.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to stick for a long time. But if it does... Because 42K was the max fine.
Probably per infraction, and if they're saying per video, they probably consider each video its own.
Right, but why would he get a maximum fine per each video?
Because that's how shit works sometimes.
I guess, yeah. Sneaky Wikiki with $20. Hannah wanted to say thanks because of your coming out vids. I started therapy for my own dysphoria. Due to my job, I have to do everything in secret, but it helps, and I doubt I'd have gone otherwise. Love your name, by the way.
Oh, well, I hope that goes well for you, and I hope the therapy helps you contextualize some of this and help you make decisions on what you're going to do in the future. I'm glad I could be a part of that, even in a small way.
Ryan Postalweight with $2. YouTube gave me this, so here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's fucked up. And again, I'll reach out to him later. The total bill was $7.3 million. Fucking stupid.
Yikes.
Yeah, so if you want to, Dark Matter is probably going to make, for now, definitely going to take all of those and put them at, for children, go to his Patreon. Go support the guy. He makes good work. That's bullshit. I hope that's not the case long term.
Yeah.
Any other happy news? Lots of happy news.
Are they asking specifically? Because I don't have. I have depressing news stories.
What's the depressing news story? Why is it depressing that Roger Stone is going to prison?
That's not depressing, I guess. Here's a depressing one. Biden says.
Joe Biden. Thank you for saying this. Thank you.
Biden, straight out of yesterday, surprisingly, and not in 1983, says he won't legalize marijuana because it may be a gateway drug.
Jesus Christ. A gateway drug.
All right, Ronnie Reagan. No, thank you. No, thank you. No
Are
bueno.
gateway drugs things? These are, like, proven wrong, right?
I don't know. If anything's a gateway drug, I'd say alcohol is, not marijuana. But I read some interesting and heard some interesting things about how in the 80s they actually fucked with these studies to show that marijuana is much worse for you than it actually is. For instance, they did a study, and Ronald Reagan cited this multiple times, where he's like, if you give a monkey marijuana, which is a hilarious sentence considering he was in Bedtime for Bonzo.
I don't know what that is.
That's a movie in which he stars alongside a chimpanzee.
Who does?
Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I thought...
The actor?
Yeah, I forgot Ronald Reagan was an actor, but I thought you were talking about Joe Biden for a second. Again, because I looked at the super chat.
And he said, if you give them marijuana for like 10 minutes a day or whatever, a bunch of their brain cells die.
Hey, kill my fucking brain cells then.
Cut to actual study. The scientists were literally putting a thing on the monkeys, and for 10 minutes...
What? A 10-minute hit?
We're only giving them the smoke from marijuana.
Oh, that's so high!
I don't know if
no!
If you only inhale smoke, you go brain dead because your brain can't get oxygen. So they were suffocating monkeys and being like,
why are they dying?
It's the marijuana.
Ollie, I love your name. Considered it when my daughter was born. Good luck with your transition.
Thank you.
That's fucking, like, imagine surviving 10 minutes of a bong rip. I don't even want to be that person.
No.
I don't want to be that. Like, I thought, give me a little puff. No. That's That's straight up. That's a bong snorkel.
I feel really bad for those monkeys.
Fuck, man, that's awful. Like, that's as bad as like sending their asses into space.
Yeah, and leaving them there.
That's fucking terrible. Gallade with just $1. Thank you very much.
So, anyway, Joe Biden with the fresh takes saying marijuana is a gateway drug.
That's not how addiction works.
If anything, I would argue that it would instill in your mind, well, I go to this guy, and he's a drug dealer, a black market drug dealer. He sells me marijuana.
Yep.
And marijuana's not bad. Why don't I try the other things he has?
So, if we regulated it...
Yeah. And you go to a store and you say, I would like 1 marijuana, please. And they give you a marijuana and it's a legal transaction.
On December 1st in Michigan, for all people without a medical card, it will be a legal transaction that you can go do.
That's nice.
You don't have to go to the place that sells you baseball cards with a free gift of weed.
Has that been a thing around
Yep.
here? Where?
Places.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody else who had, like, you have a medical card, so I would just wait, because it's not legal for you to give it to me. No. It's not illegal for you to give it to me. It's not illegal for me to, it's not illegal for you to give it to me, and then for me to give you a gift of $10. They're totally separate transactions.
Okay.
I'm serious. This is just how it works. It's so stupid. Now it's legal. Well, in December. Overtly dramatic with $5. Hey, Hannah! That's a great and cute name. Also, Jesus fucking Christ, I took one hit of a blunt and had an asthma cough the rest of the night. Rip me. Well, maybe if you have asthma, I suggest not smoking it and instead ingesting it. If you would still like the THC high. If you're just here for the other shit, CBD doesn't have any of that, so. I do like the high, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Haven't been for a little bit. Vaporwave Joe at $5. So how about the coup in Bolivia? The opposition leader is a Christian fundy who is racist towards indigenous people, 2/3 of the country. I talked about Bolivia so much on stream the other day.
I haven't read anything about this, so...
It's really hard for me to explain because I don't really understand this. Like, I can't visualize the structure of the Bolivian government. Yeah. So they had a guy in place. I could be butchering this. Chat, yell at me if I get it wrong. They had a guy in place. He wanted to run for another term, but he had hit his term limit. Then, in 2012, we have to back up now. In 2012, he had installed a secondary Supreme Court that superseded the original Supreme Court, which sounds corrupt on the face, but it apparently it wasn't corrupt. It was just to help because of the caseload. So they basically made a higher court, like they had the 8th Circuit or whatever, and then they made another one. So
it just sounds to me like the time the king was like, "Oh, Pope, you say I can't get a divorce? I'm starting my own church." It sounds like the secular version of that. Yeah. Supreme Court. Can you imagine Trump doing that? Well, Supreme Court. I know. You're saying.
I don't think in 2012 he was being like overturned by it though. You know what I mean? Okay.
It'd just be funny if Trump was like, "Oh, the Supreme Court said that my taxes can be subpoenaed. Fuck that. I'm introducing the super duper Supreme Court."
Right. And it literally was super duper Supreme Court. Granted, Bolivia, not a very big place, and they had a high caseload apparently. So that was in 2012. Fast forward 7 years, he hits a term limit after, because he had re-election between the time he did that, and now. So he got elected again for his, I think, 3rd term, which I think is the limit, and then he hit a limit. Or it could have been the second he wanted a third. Either way, he wanted another term. Then people voted on it. That vote passed. I think that vote passed. I could be getting this wrong. Something about that vote. It passed, and then he went on to win. But then there was people that voided it or something. And then anyway, whatever happened, votes were not counted. Or intentionally mishandled, and then another person took over, and it's this super religious, hot, far-right person who literally said, "Indigenous people, get the fuck out of my country." Literally said, like, "We don't want them here." Yeah. And now that person has won a democratic election, but there's implications that the military threatened the guy to get out, so it was a coup and they overtook. It's very complicated. Some people are thinking there's U.S. interventionism as far as nation building is concerned, because Bolivia has a lot of natural resources. So it's like a whole fucking clusterfuck. It's really awful. People are like dying. There's like violence happening. I don't know. I very strongly suggest going to find somebody that is hyper focused on something like this. Rem the Bath Boy is a really good person to go for this. He basically has been obsessing over this for like the last couple weeks. So something like that. I'm probably butchering like the actual processes, but just coup happened, bad person in place, person that maybe wasn't legitimate, won the election legitimately, that maybe shouldn't have been able to win the election, but the person that took over definitely took it without like, even though there were votes cast for this person, but it's suspect as to whether or not it was done righteously. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It's a whole
people
thing.
are saying you're butchering this.
I'm very much butchering it.
I'll
but,
have to Google it later.
The basic point is it's almost certainly a coup. Overtly dramatic. Google is giving me a few free super chats. So here's another. You two spoken about the FTC COPPA thing yet? Because it's real bad, needs to be stopped. We just talked about that. It seems to be fucking dark matter right this second.
Yeah.
I thought there was another one after
Have we
that.
actually gone in and said about our videos yet? And said like, hey, they're for adults.
You could set the channel to it. I haven't done that.
Okay.
But it'll give you a settings on the top in the dashboard.
Okay.
You just go to settings and say just flag all of them as not for children.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, don't flag them all for 18 plus because they're not, right?
Yeah.
Because that's stuff like sex work.
Yeah. Someone who's like 15 or 16 could watch our videos and be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
We just are crass. If anything, being 12 years old might help our videos be hilarious.
Oh yeah, I forgot the OAS. Fuck. So the OAS, let me go back down to the super chat. Vaporwave Joe says the organization that backed the coup, Organization of American States, the OAS, also backed the coup in Haiti. So that gives you an idea of how cool they are. The OAS also did what they called an investigation, and the OAS said, "Of course it's fine, right?" And then another investigation says, "Of course it's not fine." So it seems very corrupt. Chloe, the tribunal member, were elected, and so okay. So the tribunal was the super supreme court. They're elected officials. Bolivia has a two count system. The quick count showed the opposition winning. The full count showed Evo won. Evo is the new person, correct? I can't remember their names now. Actually, I think yeah. So there's complications over the vote. Like, and what's legitimate? There's Evo was old. Okay, so the Evo was the old one. So the full count showed that the guy that wanted his next term won, and the quick count showed that the new lady who is bad won.
Okay.
So the full count sounds like the more accurate count in my opinion. So now there's riots saying that people are like, "Hey, the fucking guy that we wanted won, and you just fucking took it." It's a big fucking ball of, and the OAS is the one that said no, the quick count's right.
I vote all around the world. We dial things back to like 2014, let's say.
Dial it back.
Like in New Year, let's just say it's not 2020. It's 2014. We'll undo all the decisions everyone has made since then. I'll have to re-come out, but whatever. And I think everyone will be better off. That's my proposal.
Brandon Butterfield with $2. Thank you so much for the cute fox.
Okay, let's see. We were talking about Joe Biden. So Joe Biden's shitty drug policies are old, and he is old, and he should drop out. And I recognize that
He's losing Iowa.
Bernie Sanders is also old, but he's not old. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a young old.
I think Biden has been a boomer since he's been 5 years old. But Bernie, that man is a zoomer through and through. That man wants to destroy the rich and eat them.
You think that's a zoomer?
I think
his memes aren't up to par with a zoomer, but I think
he's not down with the surreal memes. But
he could be a very woke millennial.
Okay, I'll take it.
Woke millennial. Yeah, no, I like Bernie a lot. Obviously, I really think he's got a really good shot right now. Elizabeth Warren is sort of slowing down a little bit, although her favorability numbers are pretty high in general. Biden keeps losing. This is not going to help. Well, look at the next polls. It's gonna plummet. People want to smoke weed, dude. Like they just do. People want healthcare.
But he's got to
want
make
education.
his donors happy in the
Well,
probably alcohol lobbies, probably opioid lobbies from drug
See, I don't know
companies.
why. Because like Philip Morris and shit like that, like Marlboro, have like patented like marijuana cigarettes to sell in like gas stations.
Yeah.
They have these patents out there, and they have like farms. They're gonna make a lot of money. I don't know. Like, frankly, I think of this in Michigan specifically as a jobs program. At this point, I mean, it's helping our personal economy quite a bit, especially December 1st. Like you're gonna see a huge explosion of like
I was offered
economy.
Literally like a month ago. I was offered. I'm not gonna say who for obvious reasons. I was offered a job by someone to come and they grow marijuana for a living. It's what they do legally, for what it's worth. I just don't feel comfortable sharing their name because it's not my place to do
Not
so.
federally illegal.
Sure, but he does medical marijuana plants for other people. So like, if you know how that works with the medical marijuana program in Michigan, you can have someone be your caretaker who essentially grows it for you and gives you a certain amount, and that lets them grow more trees. They offered me a job to come learn how to trim it and everything because he just has so much now, but he can only pay me in weed and not money. So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't, and it would end up having me to turn around to make money. I would have to sell it, and I don't want to be a drug dealer. So
Yeah, fair enough. Hugh Janis with $5. Love the channel. Congrats, Hannah.
thank you.
Yeah, I would like to get into the weed business. I think that'd be fun.
I think it would be cool. I thought about taking the job just to learn how to do it, just because I thought it'd be an interesting thing to know how to do.
Do you want to start a weed business?
That'd be great.
You want to sell some weed in a totally legal way?
Yeah, I'd own a little shop. And
We can't sell it to you, but you can come visit. Like, we can sell it to you once you're in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I wonder if I have any investor friends. Bobby, you still in chat, dude? Hannah and Jake's Weed Corner store. You know what'd be cool? Dungeons and Dragons weed store.
A Dungeons and Dragons themed weed store where you can also come in and play Dungeons and Dragons with your friends. That's a good idea. That's a good fucking idea.
Especially because they're high.
Dungeons and Dankins.
Nah. Dank Dungeon.
That's not bad. Okay.
The Dank Dungeon.
That's pretty good.
Boom.
Alright.
We're gonna be billionaires.
I don't know about that. Then I'd have to eat myself. I don't want to do that. Eat the rich.
Have you ever tried?
That's not relevant.
To be fair, if we could make 1,000 people near us millionaires, I feel like we might.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we'd be bad billionaires.
Capitalism is a little bit of a pyramid scheme. Anyway.
I feel like I'd be a good-ass billionaire. I'd be like, hey, you look like you could use some healthcare.
I morally do not believe there is such a thing as a good billionaire in the same way that there's no such...
I agree with you. I don't think you... Don't get me wrong. I don't think you can be a good person and make $1 billion. I think if you gave me $1 billion, I would do good with it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Marijuana is explored in its use as medicine. Interesting job.
The only good billionaire is a billionaire who is no longer a billionaire because they gave away most of their money.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Nikki J with $9.99. Hi, YouTube. Finally caught y'all live. Thanks for being the first atheist YouTube channel I ever watched during the rough time of my reconversion. Love you both. Keep on keeping on. Happy to help. I like those stories. Which is why you would never be a billionaire, Jake. I agree. Yeah, I like hearing when people are like, "Hey, you helped me through my deconversion sort of time," because I think that's, as not an apostate, but seeing other people do it, including yourself, it looks like a rough time. So I like that.
Yeah.
A temporary billionaire. Yeah, I'd be a billionaire for about a week while I was looking for people that deserved money. I seriously would. I don't think me personally, I feel like I could live the rest of my life on how much? So every, let's say $50,000 a year to live comfortably in the United States. I think that's really comfortable, right?
Yeah.
For just a single income. I don't think you need a lot more.
Depends on where you
than that.
live. That'd be good for here.
For here, yeah. Hugh Janus at $5. Have you covered how Christian end time belief fuels foreign policy, especially with Israel? Oh my God, that's such a deep.
I think
you'd have to deep dive like red yarn.
I think we've lightly touched on it before.
Yeah.
And it certainly informs a lot of conservatives' views of Jerusalem and Israel in general.
Is there not enough stuff?
I have a bag at home I can throw it in.
Well, I know, but I'm gonna fix it for you. Keep going.
Okay. But we've never done an in-depth thing about it now, just because I feel like it's the kind of thing...
It's almost conspiratorial at a certain point, because you don't have evidence for
no one's going to come out and be like, by the way, I'm supporting Israel because I believe it's going to be the site of the apocalypse.
Right.
No one's going to say that, even if they believe it, which I think a lot of people, probably like Mike Pence, do. I don't know. Do you think Mike Pence genuinely believes the things he believes, or is he doing it as a power move? As a
power move? Where
you know what I mean?
Eat dinner with a woman?
No. I mean in the sense that if you position yourself in a hierarchy like that of a religion and you get power as a politician,
maybe.
And try and position yourself...
There's certainly incentive for it.
Sure, if you position yourself as devout, then you effectively have moved yourself up in that hierarchy. So... Yeah,
I mean, Mike Pence specifically seems genuine, but someone like Joel Osteen, for instance, does not.
Yeah.
This is not working. Sarah!
I can literally just take...
I know, but I don't want it to dry out while we're here.
Oh.
What were we talking about before that? Not sure why I have free money, but have it. Thank you. What the fuck were we talking about?
Biden?
No, I'm just stupid. Anyway.
Okay.
My mom was a politician. Israel being the site of the apocalypse would be her only platform. Yikes. Yikerinos.
Yeah, someone says they're male.
Oh, 50,000. Oh, anyway. I feel like I could be very, very comfortable with, like, assuming I don't make any money at all for the rest of my life, very comfortable with a couple $1 million. I feel like you could just be like, there it is, I'm coasting.
Yeah, real estate's really cheap in Michigan.
Yeah.
At least our part of Michigan.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's already her single issue she votes on.
Yikes.
Is she a boomer? Is she sick? I don't mean to wish ill on your mom, but...
Alright, the last story I had picked out, and then we'll probably do some freeform, just talking about whatever like we did last time.
Sure.
Tesla...
Yay!
God damn it. Tesla cites Brexit as Germany... Tesla cites Brexit as Germany chosen over UK for European plant. I picked this because it ties into some of my favorite topics. Elon Musk and Brexit. Basically, Elon Musk and Tesla in general have been expanding quite a bit over the past few years. I think on false promises and bad loans taken out from public whatever. But regardless of how you feel about that, they've decided to expand in Europe. They're currently building a factory in China.
China!
And even if you like Tesla, be aware they're very much doing business with the same group that's, in charge of the police that are going to be murdering protesters. But that's a thing with capitalism in general. Whatever. Anyway.
Two H's, Tovek.
We'll talk about that another time. The point is, because of Brexit, they're going to be building their new factory not in the UK, but in Germany. Because apparently a lot of companies have pulled out. For those of you who don't know, Brexit, which has been pushed off, as we mentioned last time we did Hugo and Jake Address the Nation, now Hannah and Jake. It's been pushed off, but Brexit still very much may happen, and if it does, the free movement of workers and materials no longer the case. So they're going to be situating themselves in a strong EU country, Germany. It's pretty simple, but...
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, too. Also, Germany has all the infrastructure to build cars and shit.
Yes.
And a lot of the, I guess the skilled workforce that would take that on. You have a lot of people that do that. It'd be like moving to Detroit. Makes a lot of sense. This is, again, it just... say what you will about Tesla. It's not even really a conversation about Tesla. It's more of a conversation about Brexit. It just goes to show you, like being parts of unions whether they're statewide, like our union in the United States.
It's almost like a lot of waste gets done away with with cooperation as opposed to
Yeah.
trying to
So I'm saying,
wall things up.
There's independence because, like you want to independently govern your own space to a point, right? Which is why we have different state laws. We have, different countries have different laws. Even within the EU, they have some different laws going on, and you want to maintain, some. Say what you will about national identity, but there is something to that. Like, there is a reason that people's cultures are the way they are, and it doesn't make sense to just upheave, like, a whole culture altogether. That said, I say that as an American, where our culture is everyone's culture, right? Like, we mix in and stuff. I mean, as a white guy saying that, we also steal everyone's culture, so very comfortable with that. But, So like state boundaries and stuff make sense to some degree, but to the degree which the people who are advocating for Brexit desire state boundaries to mean, you're harming people. Like it starts with racism. It starts with like, oh, we don't want Muslims in our place, and they're brown people, and oh, we have these people that go like, oh, look, London doesn't look like it did like a year ago.
They're mad there's so many curry places.
Oh, curry's delicious. So they're probably mad that curry shows up in Pokemon.
It's the UK's version of taco trucks. They're just mad about it for no reason.
And like, if you're a capitalist, which is what a lot of these people are, they're trying to get rid of the NHS and have a private option. Terrible idea. They're trying to do a lot of things. Just from a capitalism standpoint, it's the same arguments you make against Republicans when they're like, "Hey, we don't want immigration from Mexico," right? No, you need an increase in labor force almost perpetually every year if you're going to maintain this sort of thing, because as you create things, you need consumers to buy them. And it feeds back into itself. You constantly need more. Like
I believe the
capitalism,
United States
much
is
like
under replacement rate and has been for a while.
Capitalism, much like, and without immigration, we lose a population because of that, because of birth rates decline and stuff like that. The official vote tally was counted. You're wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. He won. What are you talking about? He won. Who won? The guy from Bolivia. I don't know what I'm wrong about. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I said he won. Maybe you're behind. Are you behind on the chat? Anyway.
Someone sent me another article too that I'm going to talk about afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, I just it doesn't make a lot of sense to like, Europe is a rich place, but not like any one country is that super rich. Much like if you just had, say for instance, you had like just Arizona wants to leave. They're fucked. They're fucked. They got nothing going on. They have a little waterfront property and they have a desert. You got nothing. But like, you need, like everybody else, you need the Midwest, who gives you agriculture. When we need the West Coast, which gives us tech. We need the South, that gives us oil. We need the East Coast, which gives us business. We need the Pacific Northwest.
We're well beyond that at this point. Beyond just
Exactly.
intra-country commerce, you need inter-country commerce.
Yes,
I'm not a big
we're
fan.
Global.
I'm not a big fan of like tariffs specifically put in place in order to incentivize, how do I put this, just manufacturing in your own country. I'm in favor of tariffs if they're for punitive reasons. Like, let's say the United States wanted to go to China, and there weren't already a bunch of dumb tariffs that Trump has put on. And let's say we wanted to say, China, you're being fucking awful to your people. We're not going to go to war with you. However, we are going to put restrictions on trade, and that'll hurt them economically.
Yeah.
Other than that, I feel like it seems clear at this point, we are currently in a global economy, and it's only going to become more interconnected as time goes on. Eventually, you're going to be in a place where you need free movement of not only goods, but I think labor. I think that makes the most sense. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's
just from a social standpoint, we're all so interconnected, it doesn't make a lot of sense to pretend we're not.
Yeah.
Mustard Bus with $5. Here's some money, Hannah. That cheese looked legit. Good gift, Jake.
It is good cheese.
It is good ass cheese. I'm a fan of it. What was the other one?
What?
What was the other? You said you had another article.
Oh, yeah.
Are you saying that we live in a society?
Elon Musk says his brain AI chips company could solve autism and schizophrenia. This is an article that I'm just reading right now from Business Insider. I'll just read it and I'll comment. Elon Musk said he thinks his neural technology company, Neuralink, will be able to solve schizophrenia and autism. I haven't talked about Neuralink a lot because, I mean, as much as I don't know about cars and manufacturing, I know even less about neurology and technology behind linking technology to brains. Anyway, it's another one of the companies, so that seems like bullshit snake oil that he's trying to sell to investors. On the latest artificial intelligence podcast with Lex Friedman, published Tuesday, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO was asked about the most exciting effects he foresees for Neuralink. The goal is to develop an AI-enabled chip that could be implanted in a person's brain to record brain activity and potentially stimulate it. So effectively, something that's an interface between technology and the brain, whether you could record thoughts or...
What does this have to do with autism?
I'll get to it.
Oh, okay. So that was just the first part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, like, if we can do a connect, it'll be fine.
He, quote, "So Neuralink, I think at first, will solve a lot of brain-related diseases," Musk said. "So could be anything from, like, autism, schizophrenia, memory loss, like... Everyone experiences memory loss at certain points in age. Parents can't remember their kids' names and that kind of thing."
Oh, okay. Explain. Does he not? He must not understand what autism is at all. How would that address
He says,
autism?
He's a genius, Jake. How dare you?
Okay.
It was not clear what Musk meant by saying Neuralink could solve autism, which is not a disease, but a developmental disorder. The UK's National Autistic Society website says, "Autism is not an illness or disease and cannot be cured. Often people feel being autistic is a fundamental aspect of their identity. The World Health Organization describes schizophrenia as a severe mental disorder." Musk founded Neuralink in 2016, and in the first few years of its existence, the company was relatively secretive. This year, Neuralink has been more vocal. It published a white paper in July about its design for a brain chip. And Musk excitedly announced that the company had begun testing on monkeys. Those poor, poor monkeys. I don't want to be a monkey working for Elon Musk. That's like right below being a human and working for Elon Musk in my book.
Yikes.
Musk has said the technology, and even worse, he's not letting the monkeys unionize.
Jesus Christ.
Musk has said the technology could be used to treat neurological conditions such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. He also told Friedman that it could be used to solve critical damage to the brain or spinal cord.
How?
But no, this is what I'm trying to get across. Musk just says things.
I know
just
this.
Says words. He has no plan. He's Elizabeth Holmes talking about the fucking blood shit.
The Firefest guy.
He just says stuff and then tells his designers, "I went in the media and said this stuff. Do that stuff." And they go, "But that's sci-fi. That's not how... This isn't how...
That's so fucking dumb.
This isn't how engineering or medical technology works. It doesn't matter. I said it. Now do it."
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Neuralink is intended to address the existential risk associated with digital superintelligence, Musk told Freeman. Fucking nonsense. "We will not be able to be smarter than a digital supercomputer, so therefore, if we cannot beat them, join them." End quote. That's the end of the article. Elon Musk is an idiot who thinks that sci-fi is real-fi.
Even if it can be achievable at one point, he's saying, well, this could do the thing without knowing he has any technology to back that up.
Yeah.
That's so fucking dumb.
He's an ideas guy in the same way I'm an ideas guy if I say, "Hey, you know at the bank, those tubes that they shoot through the thing? What if you put people in a big one of those?" Like...
I'm an ideas guy because I'm a DM, and sometimes I come up with ideas that are interesting.
There you go.
Vaporwave Joe with $5. I don't know if you know anything about this. Thoughts on the alt-right, Nick Fuentes supporters more specifically, berating Charlie Kirk and Don Jr. for not being socially conservative enough. Have you seen this? So
No.
TPUSA, which is Charlie Kirk's
I know who it
thing.
is.
They had a
Tiny face.
Yeah, they've had.
For the record, I'm trying not to make fun of people's physical appearance, despite the fact that they might be terrible people, because their terrible personalities are completely separate than their appearances, and I should treat it as such.
Except they do it anyway. So Ben Shapiro is very short. He's a hypocrite. Anyway, Vaporwave Joe goes on or asks about this, specifically the socially conservative thing. People like Nick are openly fascist and literally advocate for a fascist Catholic theocracy.
I was gonna say a soft genocide, but whatever.
No,
Okay.
no, openly not soft. He thinks it's actually a little weird that people like Richard Spencer play that word game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Isn't he Cookie Question Guy?
Yeah.
That's being cowardly and hiding behind a metaphor. It's obvious what the metaphor is. So
Well, that's so he doesn't get banned. You see,
oh,
that's very different.
well then he should just say, "Can we bake 6 million cookies in Minecraft?"
Fair enough. Fair enough. As far
What's
as what
up
I
with-
think about it, I like that the right is infighting. I don't like that it's about that. Same thing. Ben Shapiro had the same thing recently, where a person was like, "Why don't you debate Nick Fuentes?" He's like, "I'm not going to debate someone who thinks that my existence is bad because I'm a Jew." And it's like, Ben, why don't you understand this in regards to anyone else you talk about? Like the only difference in the Venn diagram is like Ben is a Jew.
Yep.
And they are anti-Jewish.
Conservatives cannot see outside of themselves. They lack empathy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm saying that as an observation. I've never met a conservative with the ability to actually look outside of themselves and understand what it's like to be someone else.
It's literally just their whole bag, man. I don't really know. Conservatives make me sad. It's not even like anger. It's just like I'm so sad for them, where they just, I got mine.
Yep.
Or did you? Like, they don't even, I'm gonna get mine someday. Don't take my ability to get mine someday. It's like, wouldn't it be nice if you weren't one broken arm away from bankruptcy, though? Like,
Yep.
can we have nice things, and then you can also get yours? Like, I'm not even for, like, them not being able to have, like, their version of the American dream, necessarily. I think people being able to excel at a thing and being compensated for that is kind of good at times, assuming we don't have wage slavery and homeless people. But, like, you know, let's get past a certain barrier before we keep advocating for go get yours. But, like, I understand wanting to strive for a certain accomplishment or whatever, but, like, the ethics of it, like, the way people's brains work in regards to it is so toxic. I don't know. Like, for me, I'm comfortable at a certain space. I don't need like $1 million to be very happy. I just want to have like simple comforts around. I want to be able to like go off and do a thing every once in a while, and I want to be happy in my house and have stuff to do. And like, as long as all of that's working, that's pretty much fine for me, and not worrying about paying bills day to day, right? So like,
Yep.
Like, I don't know. It's weird to me that people necessarily need more than that. Because, I mean, we live absurdly comfortable lives relative to the world. I don't know. It's sad. It's sad that no one wants to, like, make sure other people can have an absurdly comfortable life relative to the rest of the world. Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess free form for what, 10 minutes or so?
Yeah.
All right. If you guys want to do another super chat thingy, you can go ahead and I'll read them all. Other than that, I think we'll just grab random shit.
Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be, I believe tomorrow's alive, correct?
Tomorrow is Alive,
Yeah.
which is, you are DMing that campaign.
Yep.
This will be our third session. I'm a player in it, and so is my girlfriend Alex and our friend my girlfriend Alex. Our friend Alex and my girlfriend Sarah, who is a girl. So, I wish this was Twitch so that could be clipped. So, that'll be cool. We'll be doing that. Then Thursday we'll be doing charisma saves as well. If you guys haven't watched these D&D campaigns, you don't think you're into it, stop on by when I tweet it out and put it up on the. You see the notification for it when it comes up on our community tab. click on it. Come hang out for a while. I bet you're gonna enjoy it. I
Oh.
bet you're gonna enjoy it.
Valve has actually announced a Half-Life game.
Yeah, it's Half-Life. It's the lady character, right?
Yeah. That's interesting. I remember when I finished Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and I genuinely was like,
Can't wait.
can't wait to see how this ends.
Yeah.
Never gonna find out. It's whatever. It's a VR spin-off game.
I don't know. It's gonna be good. VR is pretty ambitious, but
I like VR.
I like VR too. But I don't know if I don't know. Maybe because it's Valve. Who knows? Cumulative with 5 Canadian. It's the Gender Reloaded, a hormone explosion. I don't have a third line, but it's Hannah and Jake. Okay. It's more like hormone suppression and replacement, less than an explosion.
Mine are, I mean, they are suppressing the T blockers block the
Right.
T.
It's like a replacement.
And then
It's a swap.
And then the estrogen comes in, and it's like, yeah, bitch.
Are
I
you
don't
are
know.
you feeling a second puberty sort of feel? Maybe with that, with the lens of an adult, but some people.
I have noticed some changes. I've noticed certain things have gotten me more emotional than they previously would have, which I really like. I don't know how to explain it other than testosterone feels like it gave me emotional constipation. Does that make sense?
That's probably it. I think that's also a symptom of expectations within that gender identity.
Perhaps. I think it actually
probably-
has something to do with the hormones, though.
I imagine it's both, but yeah, I think the hormones probably do as well. I think in general, you being honest
Yeah.
is probably helping as well. Mike Hammerbach with $5. Love you both. Just noticed the live stream. Missed the beginning. Gotta go to bed.
Well, thanks
That's
for
okay.
showing up. You can always watch the VOD later. Or
Don-
not.
Donnie Hollandale, $2. Have either of you talked about the Orville? Have you watched the Orville?
I watched, like, the first 4 episodes, and I think it's probably a fine show. I'll probably binge it someday. But it just felt like, hey, Seth MacFarlane wrote a TNG fan fiction, and he wrote himself in, and that's the show. Like, I get it. It looks entertaining. It seems good. The episodes I watched were good.
Yeah.
I'm just more interested in watching Star Trek, the new one. And I understand some people don't like that, and that's fine. I do. So I enjoyed the new Star Trek.
We watched some together, and I've enjoyed what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get to the good season, apparently. So
No, you didn't.
yeah, so I like it so far.
The first season has a lot of cringe writing.
It does.
Yeah. Season 2's better.
But I also like Jack Ryan, and that has some cringe ass writing too, where it's just like think about America. It's like okay, but luckily they go through the lens of like America does bad shit too. Paige Hansen with $5. Hannah, have you noticed the surplus of communists in the trans community? What's your take? / Are you a comrade yet?
I have noticed that. I think part of it has to do with the fact that people who are trans tend to be, how do I put this, more put upon by the concept of capitalism in general.
Yep.
Because so much of your livelihood, well-being, and ability to justify your existence is based upon your ability to make money. And if people don't want to hire you because of some discrimination or whatever it might be, you're much more aware of that system and your place within it. So I think that's part of the reason why.
Yeah, just victimized by the system itself.
Yeah.
You see a lot about that in the LGBT community anyway. I also think you tend to move left in general, and so you're in those spaces more, and because you're in a vulnerable place, even if you're a right-leaning person, it tends to be not a very nice place to be on the right. And not even saying like people are like Stockholmed into having lefty politics. I just think once you're in a place of being able to get empathy from people, you can have honest conversations and you actually hear them out a little bit more. And when you're starting to hear people out, you start to go, oh, well, that actually makes sense now that I'm not blocking you out.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us are full communists, but every single day I get closer to eating somebody. So
I don't know how I'd label myself, but
I think
yeah,
sock
sure.
them at this point. I'm granted that said, I'm like 500 years from now anarcho-communist, right? Like that's the dream, right? I like the idea of like, no civil stratification, people not worrying about things, people pursuing what they love, like having a government that's literally for the people. Like I kind of like the ideas of it. I just don't think culturally we can even close to accomplish it. So when I say I'm not a comrade, it's not that I don't empathize with you or want the same thing you do. It's that I realize that it's not going to happen in my life. So I'm going to advocate things for things that I think that we can accomplish.
Sure.
Like healthcare and education and stuff. And hopefully 500 years from now I'm looked at and they go like, who's this fascist? You know what I mean? Like, that's fine. Government's not a vegan. Whoa, wow, yikes. Fine with that. Vegans are right, by the way. I just don't care yet. So Panda Hootenanny with 200 yen, I think. Hannah, what tablet do you use for D&D stuff? What is that tablet?
Galaxy Tab A. I don't have it on me, but it's just like if you go to a store and you buy a Galaxy tablet, it's basically that. It's the standard one. Yeah. I really like it a lot. The screen's really bright. I use it to read. I have the Marvel Unlimited subscription, whatever, so I can read comic books on it, and it does a really great job. So, if you're looking for a tablet, I like Samsung products in general, except for their TVs. The smart TV I got from them was shit, but I have like a Samsung phone, and I like the tablet.
Sarah has an iPad that she really, really likes, too.
Yeah, I don't like Apple.
I don't either. She uses it for Procreate, though, her art.
Oh, sure, I understand that.
Oh, that's not the same one. Mike Hammerbach, $5. One more. Cheers. Panda Hootenanny again with 200 yen, I believe. Also, Hannah seems happier, and that makes me happy. Agreed. Existential Bread with $5. Yeah! As a, like, what's that guy from back in the day? Yeah! We're going to Michigan and Ohio and Texas. Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's how I read it. As a trans man, emotional constipation is a thing. It ain't all social. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be all social. I would imagine, because, I mean, even cis women, when you have, like, when you're on your period and stuff, there's a surge of it's not going to be yikesy. There is a surge of estrogen, and people attribute mood swings, like experiencing more intense emotion due to the fact that those hormones exist. And I mean, like, hormones are pretty much undeniably part of our existence. Like, people with high testosterone tend to get aggressive. So yeah. Nikki J, $2.99. Here's a small donation for Hannah. Happy for you. Okay.
Oh, God.
What?
Anthony Fantano just tweeted this.
God
and said, what Pokemon is this?
God damn it, Anthony.
Did you ever end up watching his review of the Nostalgia Critics, The Room, or not The Room, The Wall?
No,
oh, dude, watch his review. It's hilarious. Did anyone else watch the Nostalgia Critic? You shouldn't, because change the channel. Hashtag fuck the Nostalgia Critic and Doug Walker. But, he did a terrible The Wall review recently, and I don't watch his reviews anymore for obvious reasons if you heard anything about what happened to Channel Awesome.
Yeah.
I more watch people like Alison Pregler and stuff like that, who are independent reviewers now, and they're much better off for it. Anyway, Doug been posting cringe, so...
Sita Bita with $5. I just started watching. Congrats on the name, Hannah. It's a beautiful name. Will the channel name become Hannah and Jake?
I assumed it would.
Or that or H&J, but I mean, like, I don't think there's any reason. Yeah. The logo thing is, I think just probably Hannah and Jake makes sense. Yeah. I never really liked Channel Awesome that much. I always found it kind of cringe, but I get it.
Because I started watching it and like...
It's the reason we're here.
In 5th grade, I started watching that shit, and all the reviewers that came from there.
And if that didn't happen, we would not be sitting at this table, probably.
For realsies. And I know I'm not the only one either, too. A lot of people who do YouTube and internet content in general were inspired by some of the people from there.
Also, Angry Video Game Nerd was on there.
No. Angry Video Game Nerd was his own thing. James
Rolfe... No. I mean, on your list of people that you used to enjoy.
Sure.
You had, like, the movie, right? Or like a DVD or some shit.
Oh, I own...
Yeah.
I own 2 of the Channel Awesome anniversary movies.
Jesus fucking
For
Christ.
which I am very embarrassed. However, what was the name of the guy that just did a review of them? Hold on. I'll give you guys something to watch after this. Lore Movies. What's the name of the guy? Quentin Reviews. Quentin Reviews recently did a review of To Boldly Flee, the final channel awesome 3-hour-long crossover movie.
Oh.
So go check out Quentin Reviews if you haven't.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's... Dun, dun, dun. We're almost done, I think. Oof. Not gonna engage with that conversation.
Oh god, what is it? Is it bad?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna stay right...
What is wrong with people on the internet? Jesus.
0 out of 10, no poop conversations. You want to talk about poop?
Nah, we covered that pretty well last time.
5 straight days of spicy meals and I haven't learned my lesson yet. 5 straight. Literally bitched about it yesterday. More spicy today. What's wrong with me?
Just put Vaseline on your butthole.
Do you think if I got it way up there, it would just slide right out? I should get butt lube. Think about how poopy. Think about how you eat a big steak dinner, and then just it'll come out quick. That's 3,000 IQ. Thank you, Bellum. That's 3,000 IQ. Are you kidding me?
I don't know about...
I do. Think about how that would work.
You could just do an enema if you'd like.
An enema? No, I don't want to. That's like water.
Yeah.
Not water-based lubricant. Very different. Very different.
If you want to be cleaned out, an enema's what you do.
If you like poop talk, boy, do I have something for you. On the 20th, I think 2 days from now, my second episode of the podcast with me and Bobby Fino, Arian Foster, Sunday service that we record Sunday mornings on Twitch, is going live on my YouTube channel, and it's called Everybody Poops. And there's a segment where he's like, I haven't shown you this, but I need to send you this video. It's a podcast. Is it Charlemagne the God? Or somebody... I can't remember whose podcast it is. There's a clip from it, and they're interviewing a person. And you know how we've had arguments about, like which way to put the toilet paper, or how you wipe front or back, or whatever. Like, yeah. Well, this guy... We can all... Front wipers, back wipers, over the top toilet paper versus underneath toilet paper people.
Was this guy who was saying...
We can all... Hold on. We can all form a coalition and go after this guy. Go ahead. What do you think it is? Because I think you might be right.
Have
you seen this?
I think I've seen the video. It's
okay,
the guy,
it's a black guy with dreads, and he's a very big, tough guy.
Like, he talks about how when he poops, he like holds and cradles the poop with toilet paper and his hand as the poop comes out,
and he pulls it out. And he thought it was weird that people just quote let it fall in the water.
He had to be fucking around.
No,
there's no way
he wasn't fucking around.
There's no way a person can go up until their adult life behaving that way and not.
No, it's so awkward. It's like the most awkward. Yeah, it's just so awkward. It's genuine, and the person's like, "Wait, are you serious?"
Yeah,
and he goes, "Yeah." He's like, why do you think you wash your hands? And he's like, and she goes like, wait, I gotta, what? Like, it's really confusing and it's super awkward. It's, oh man, good times. Good fucking times. What?
Oh, a Nazi trying to Nazi in our fucking thing.
Oh.
It's nice when they just get muted and it's like, no. Your opinion isn't worth listening to.
Yeah. Covering my house in gasoline now. Time to let it all burn.
Is Nick Fuentes... Does he have any Latino?
His last name's Fuentes.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I think so, yeah. He says he's 2% black.
He's aware...
Yes.
That...
Yep.
What a moron.
Yep. It's okay.
Does he think if he coalitions with the Nazis now, they'll be,
I don't know.
They'll give him a pass later? I don't think that's how that works.
You know? I don't know. Also, he says because of that 2%, he has the card that lets him just say it because, boy, do all of them just want to say it.
Why?
Jake, when do you do your name reveal? My legal name is Jacob. It's now. And no one calls me that. Literally nobody calls me that. My mom calls me Jakey. I don't remember the last time I've been called Jacob. Like maybe at like a government office. I don't like it. Carl Swanson, $5. Don't be a Nazi. Send chat. Pretty easy. Jacob with a K or a C. Yeah, my mom calls me Jakey. Jakey Pookie. Pookie was my name, my nickname growing up. It was, and then Pook. My mom still calls me Pook.
You should legally change your name to J space Cobb. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm good. That seems like a lot of problems.
We'll go to the Secretary of State the same day. It'll be very affirming for me and very stupid for you.
If I... Two things. If you needed solidarity to that degree, I'd strongly consider it because no one uses my legal name anyway. Number two, that feels like a flippant and flagrant use of this very important thing.
Just say, absolutely. You're right. You're right.
But... hear me out. Memes. Oh, that's funny. Jake's mom episode was the best. I want more of her opinions. Oh, Jesus Christ.
My mom wants to come on sometime.
Oh, God.
Should we do a meme review with her, or should we do something else?
We can.
My mom's a little hipper with memes, though. She actually sometimes knows memes. She's been hitting me with OK Boomer, so she's, like, aware. She has internet and uses it often.
I think a better... Oof. There's almost like a... I think just the two of you sitting in a room. And then, and you putting, like, your surrealist memes.
That'd be pretty good.
Or there's got to be, because she's you know, she's not the most online person in the whole world either. So
she literally drives. She's still playing Pokemon Go, which blows my fucking mind.
So I'm just saying, like you could do a quote game with her, like who said it, like Hillary Clinton or like a Nazi. You know what I mean? Or just the moms. We just turn the camera on and walk away and see what happens.
That'd be kind of a fun April Fool's thing to just give them like a content we normally do, like a Ben Shapiro thing, and just have them watch it.
Okay.
And see what they do.
Are we onto something here? I don't know what the fuck they're gonna say.
I don't either.
We get editing control. That's fine. It's not like a live stream. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Mom takeover of Hannah and Jake.
What's Mother's Day?
That's a good question. We should know this. We're bad children. We'll figure it out.
Or maybe they're just not notable enough, right? Maybe, hey, moms, maybe we need more lasagna to remember things like this.
Just watch.
Or whatever they
We'll
make.
do something like that, and they'll get 10 million views. And
they'll be so fucking mad.
They'll start their own channel.
Mad.
They live right next to each other. They could start their own channel.
They live in the houses we lived in when we became friends.
It's something about those houses. They can record in our original studio, that empty fucking room in your mom's house.
There you go.
That was funny.
Oh.
It's weird. I wish I could go back in time to that person and be like, hey, this weird room, you got multiple places you record now. You have so many microphones.
Yeah. We had one laptop.
You have a house. That's cool.
Yeah, hey. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
By the way, Dad's still a cunt.
Yeah.
That person says that to both of us.
Oh, a chick tract. That would kind of be funny.
A Bible reloaded. something about the Immaculate Conception or birth or
I feel like they're
the
gonna
Holy Mother.
They're gonna be shocked at how much my mom's face looks like my face. She's a lot thinner. She used to be a little bit over. No, she used to be overweight the same way I am overweight now. And if you look at pictures of her then and me now, our faces look identical. It's fucking.
Did she get a lab band?
Yeah.
Nice.
Something like that.
Or whatever it is. I don't know. Anyway.
She's in much better shape now.
Good. Good for her.
I need to do so for my health. I feel like
steal her medical device.
I feel like people will be upset if I have a heart attack or a stroke in the next year or whatever.
Are you that close to a heart attack or stroke?
Not that I'm aware of, but you never
that'd
know.
be the next level.
Blood clots are a potential risk of the medications I'm on, so
you should.
It's exacerbated by my weight.
You should cut her open and take her thing.
I don't think that's how it works because I think she just had gastric bypass, so it's more just
Take
like
her stitches.
it got stitched.
Take them.
At that point, I can just get string and like.
Then you're dominant. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah.
If there's, do we need to talk about anything else? I think we're good. So
we're at half the audience we had at our peak. That's about the goal. Lose about half the audience over the runtime.
That's why I said if we would have just kept reading super chats for 45 more minutes and
holy shit.
you didn't give them what they wanted immediately, they'd have stuck around. You know.
Yeah.
That's how it works. We have to, guys. We're not very good capitalists. Carl Swanson, YouTube Premium gave me free chats.
Huh.
Neat.
Oh yeah, they rename YouTube Red to YouTube Premium.
That's fucking dumb.
Good
Blew
job,
your
guys.
load too early. True.
Why do people say that in your chats?
It's
What's
just
that
a
mean?
thing that
Just a
happened with
thing?
one of a friend of mine from the. It's just a. It's
Okay.
It's not a control.
As long as I know it's just a meme.
Yeah. Carl Swanson again. I'm spending them all on you.
Oh, thank you.
I just noticed that's a Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah.
Neat.
Specifically Boba Fett's helmet based on the color.
Neato. Twitch chat is so weird. Yeah, it's a weird place. I like it. Do we have any links we have to send out?
I'm not sure.
There you go. That's that. Copy and paste that into your thing. That's where you see the other stuff. If you don't watch any of the other content, watch our the place we keep our D&D is right there on that Twitch channel.
Yep, tomorrow will be my campaign that I DM.
Yep. And
Thursday will be the one he DMs.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So go there, hang out with us. It's totally free. You don't have to give us a dime. Just toss a follow so you know when it pops up, and you can enjoy and spend 3 to 4 hours. That's disarming with us every week. Carl Swanson. Okay, last one. Have fun. I love you deeply. Thank you for the $15 dues, my dude. Cobby's in chat. That's the other place. We'll probably set up a live streaming thing. I really enjoy this setup. I like doing this with you, and I think we both enjoy it. So, buy myself, probably yourself, something pretty on me, sweet cheeks. Speaking of Jake, thanks, buddy. So, everybody have a wonderful night. Love each other.
Until next time.
Oh yeah,
I've been Hannah. That's the first one.
and I'm Jake, and we have Cheese as well. Cheese will be here every week as well. We'll just leave this here, and we'll just let it grow new cheese.
Eventually, it'll become blue cheese.
Eventually, it'll just grow more cheese. It's a cheese tree. It's basically a cheese plant. We're cultivating cheese now.
I don't know enough about cheese to refute that.
Cheese definitely just grows. I'm pretty confident. Okay.
Spontaneous generation.
Spontaneous cheese. Yeah.
It's like how flies just appear out of meat.